Hello and welcome back to the Rimworld. I have, look, Belka, I've done the intro, come on. Freaking BRs. I was just adjusting my sound before I unmuted so you couldn't hear me jamming away to the intro song. I wasn't actually going to stream today, but when Jake did his wee stream, it was just such a nice chill, like have a gab, have a wee chin wag with the chat, that I'm like, you know what, I could really go for that. I know, like that would be pretty nice. And plus, I've got all the stories to tell, because I'm a font of like really stupid stories. So, like, who doesn't want that? Be around with energy while running. Oh, BRs. Now, I have done a little bit of testing, again, as I usually do off stream, when it comes to reviving people. And I would have some bad news, right? It turns out when you're desiccated, you can't actually be revived. But what I'm going to do is just try get a reviving thing anyway, and I'll purchase it and I'll just delete it once I've purchased it, and use the character thing to bring the person back. I'm sure you did tell me, but I just didn't listen. for lack of a better word, I just didn't listen. I just went, fuck it, who cares? Because that's what I would have done, right? See when I, like, it's too much effort to. Well, from now on I will keep them refrigerated, but it's like a lot of effort, right? It's a lot of effort. And I lost for, like, what was it, 3 people that last fight. I was in a bad way. I'll lose all I've learned and all my scarring. No, you won't. Trust me, you'll be fine. The only reason that nearly happened with me, Bellcat, is because the game bugged out. If it's just a normal death, you can just bring them back fine. Guess I can be prettier but dumber. Insulated deep freeze vaults. He's like, exactly, C-Space. That's so much effort, right? Just make it so you give them the freaking serum, they come back. It's that simple. Wait, dromedaries? That's actually really good. We need dromedaries for the move. Can a haircut? I want a ponytail or something long. Where are you? Hello, that's good. I can imagine this is what you look like in real life, Andarius, right now. You're on your way back. You are the, what are you? You're something. Other than a Yoko. You're something. What are you? Oh, the game doesn't like that. Right, we'll find out when you get back, but you're the very bottom level of Noble, I believe. Not have a nice part like a blonde Ron Swanson. Now, Ron Swanson's pretty bangable, so I'm not sure I would agree with that comparison. I'm not saying you're not bangable, you're just not Ron Swanson bangable, right? So no, I can't let you have that one. But you've had a ponytail. That yeah, Ron Swanson is also a man, a very manly man, and I doubt he would ever be seen dead with a ponytail. So it's just further cement. Are the dogs just leaving? Oh, we might be able to get the dogs. No, we're not. Nah, they keep on randomly getting up as well. Fuck that. Real men, no long hair is historically manly. Maybe back then. Are you a Viking? Was that what you're trying to tell me? Anyway, stories. Right, what stories can I tell? What's the donkeys? So many jaggers, so little time to kill the jaggers. Yeah, factory work. I used to work in a factory. I used to make wind turbines, as many people know by now, surely. And it was a fairly big factory, and we had to use a rather large crane to move some of the parts for the turbines, specifically the cores. They get shipped in like groups of 5, and they're like fully iron cores, very heavy, quite unwieldy. Only a few people could actually lift one by themselves. Normally, you'd have to have 3 people for lifting it comfortably. So when they come in like a big group of 5 or 6 of them, you need to crane them in basically. So you had a big indoor but overhead crane. It was huge. It could lift plenty, and it had one railings either side that kind of ran along. 2 seconds until I mean, I did lift them myself, but it wasn't comfortably. It wasn't easily. But I was also a very manual. Like I was very much one of the grunts. I was just there for my dumb muscle at the time. So yeah, that's the only reason I did it. The rest of them were kind of geeky, and they really couldn't do that kind of shit themselves. But that was my job. It was literally to wind 2.24mm copper wire round an iron core over 1,000 times a day, and it had to be done with complete tension at all times as you're winding it, which made me have rather large arms and large shoulders that I've kept to this day. I've never been able to shake them, and I'm quite glad of that. But back to the story, right? The crane had two rungs either side. It would go along, and on one of the rungs there was a large motor to guide it along. And this motor was pretty heavy. It was incredibly heavy. It was huge, and there was 2 floors to the factory. You had the bottom floor, and then the second floor was like a small, like maybe 2 meters out against one of the walls, maybe about 3 meters up. And that's where the electrical stuff would be done, and where the managers would sit and have their computers or their desks and do stuff for the shop floor, ordering new parts or whatever we needed or whatever. And one day the manager, we'll cry him Brian, he went for lunch, and he buggered off, and then he was supposed to come back at I think it was 1, but he stayed away for like an extra 15-20 minutes just trying to chat up one of the office workers. And when he came back, he was walking up the stairs to his desk as the crane was going overhead, and because it was up against the wall, where the desk and where the second floor is, the motor came clean off the crane and slammed into his desk. His chair, completely crushing it into the ground. Completely destroyed it. And if he hadn't tried to bang the office worker, he'd have been dead. It was huge, and it would have just straight up crushed him. We would have been picking bits of him at the floor for the rest of the day. So super goddamn lucky. And the whole reason for the story is the health and safety part that was they were talking about in Jake's chat. And after that, we were told that we had to wear helmets in the factory floor. That's what did it, because that's what would have saved them, You said I'm not bangable. If that's all, then how do you explain how much you F me again? I mean, being banged and being fucked are very different. Very different, yeah. Helmets, yep. Tiny wee hard hats. That was a solution for 1 ton motor that crashed into a table that could have killed someone. Wear a helmet. Oh, that place was bad. It was real. I loved it. It was a great job. I loved working in there. But my God, was it terrible? It was ran terribly. It was managed terribly. It was just so bad. But my God, when I look back to my younger years, it was just so many good times. Oh. As for the what was the other thing he was talking about, like cuts and scrapes? I've never broken a bone, which is surprising for the crap I've got up to over the years. Oh, it's a raid. No, it's just a quest. So yeah, I've never broken a bone once, which is incredibly surprising. I have been in a motorbike crash. I've technically died twice from drowning. I'm a strong swimmer, just not a very strong floater. Wait, what? I've broken someone else's. I've never broke my own. My dad used to work in the steel mill when he was young, late teens, early 20s, and that seems like an incredible. Yeah, oh gee, that steel mill would be worse than mine. Technically died. Yeah, who hasn't technically died twice? I was very young. Your phone is following your example. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Poor Dark Young is certainly seen his fair share of death. He has met God, and God has said, "Not today. Just head on back, buddy." But yeah, technically, I'll go into the technically died first. I was like 8 or 9. And I went on holiday with my wee cousin, who was about the same age as me. He would have been 8 or 9, but a couple months younger than me. And he was a really strong swimmer. He could swim well and he could float well. Now I can swim really well. I'm really fast, right? But as long as after I'm finished the swimming, I can like stand in the floor of the pool. Otherwise, I just sink. I just could never float. So I'd always, we had been floating about in the baby side of the pool, basically, and my wee cousin was like, I want to go into the deep end. Jump on my back, I'll take you in. I'll make sure you're okay. So I jump on his back, we float in, and it's fine for like 5 minutes. But then he starts to get tired, and he's like, right, I'm gonna put you off me for like just a couple of seconds while I get my stamina back, right? And I'm like, but no, how about I stay on your back, or we go back? And he's like, it'll be 2 seconds, right? So obviously jumps me off. I immediately start panicking, and I drown. The next thing I remember was waking up on the side of the pool with a burly lifeguard giving me the old kiss of life. And it happened twice. Like 3 years later, the exact same thing happened again. And I didn't learn. I'm like, you know what? This time he's older. He can do it this time. It'll be fine. But no, straight up, the exact same thing happened. My God, I remember when I told that story when I was a wee bit thingy, because even to this day I still can't swim. Well, I can swim, I just can't float. And I forget who it was, but they're like, oh, it's just because you're some muscle is really dense, it's easier for fat people to float, you just don't have a very high fat percentage, that's what's stopping you. And I'm sitting there thinking, this is like something he's telling me out of pity because I'm the moron that can't swim. That's what it is. He's like, oh fuck, this moron's so goddamn stupid, he can't, he hasn't learnt to swim. How do we make him feel good? Oh, you're really muscly big guy, don't worry, that's why. I get the feeling, are you sure your cousin didn't want you to... It could be a possibility. We were pretty close though. But I did always used to really annoy him when we went round to his, because he wasn't very popular around his bit and everyone would try and beat the crap out of him, but when I went there they would all like leave me, so they would jump him and just be like, alright young, as I'm at the side just watching him get battered, like, what the fuck did I do? I'm a fucking sick and I would have trouble floating nowadays. Could swim and float like a champ before I hit puberty. Yeah, when you heavier before you hit puberty? Is there some truth to this guy's story about me not being able to float, or was it just a pat me in the head? It's okay, dum dum. Just. Oh, it's ceremony. Yes, we shall do. Oh, I didn't even read this. I was too busy talking about how I died. No, I really don't want any of that. Solar pinhole. Fast skip is actually quite good, but makes no. I'm not losing people for a fast skip. It was built like a brick shit house before. Yeah. So I'm getting the feeling that there's some truth to it then. And there's Bellcat trying to ruin it. No, you're just stupid young. That's why you can't swim. That's why you can't float. But yeah, I haven't been in the water in a while because of that. It kind of sticks with you, admittedly. The whole waking up to some guy with his mouth round yours, thinking that, how did I get here? Why is this happening to me? It definitely leaves a lasting impression, and I can't wait for. I get the feeling Jake's just sitting in the chat right now, and he's typing all this down, or he's putting it in a wee notepad, like things I can mock Young for later. Get kissed after he died by another man. You know, just a normal. Too stupid to learn how to swim. Probably another one. Yeah. Freaking Jake. That's the average Friday for JJ. See, that's the thing. Well, I suppose. How did they get through? Did they not care about that being forbidden? Freaking. That's just rude. Yeah. What was the other stories? Oh, the scar. I've got like a couple of scars from hurting myself. No broken bones, but a couple of scars. One of them is my left pinky. When I was younger, again, one of the local drug dealers had gotten a new motorbike for their older kid, and they had went round to the kind of local park, or the estate, sorry, and they were letting everyone go on it, basically. You know how drug dealers and their kids are always showing off their all their stuff. So they let me have a go, and I was great on it. I loved the motorbike, and I would often jump on it. But there was one time where they're like, right, careful, the brakes are a wee bit iffy, and someone had went on it before me who had taken up quite a mucky, horrible area. So I jumped on it, flew around as I usually did, and we got to like the top of a fairly big hill that led down into a bowls club for, like, you know, old people, and it was like a big, massive, like half a metre thick, a stone wall at the bottom of the hill, and I was coming down the hill, and as I turn and I start to hit the brakes to slow down before I get to the bottom, they seize up because all the muck from the twat before me, so the brakes seize, and I'm just stuck in like a side slide down this hill. It's fairly bumpy as well, so it's not like there's no point where the wheels can get any traction to kind of slow down itself. I'm like half in the air, and then I'm hitting the ground and sliding sideways down, just slam straight sideways into the stone wall, crushing my pinky between the motorbike and the wall, and it's left a fairly decent-ish scar on my left pinky. But that was it. That was all that got hurt from it. I remember jumping off, looking at my finger. It would be just been an absolute, you know, puddle of blood at this point, like crap. And all I could think was, right, how do I hide the fact I've just slammed this into a wall so that I can get on it next time? I mean, you need to tell. You need to continue on. Jake didn't really tell any stories that much about himself. He just, skirted around the fact that someone gets sliced into. Nothing embarrassing or good for him, like about him. That is nothing juicy that we could use, which is always disappointing. How the fuck did the donkey get in there? Why is there donkeys in here? Why do we have donkeys? Alright, never mind. But you have to tell some stories. You have to. I mean, at this point, I've kind of forgotten how many stories I've told to people just like in the voice chat and JJ's, and how many I've told to stream, because I've got a bunch of really stupid, crazy stories. Quite bad stories in my about me as well. Like it doesn't paint me in a very good light, and I don't feel I need to do any more of that painting in a bad light. You guys do more than enough of that for me as it is. I am very unjustly made out to be a slightly less evil Jake, which I have my quarrel with here. I would say I'm a greatly less evil Jake. Why do we have a... Oh, that's right, we bought a horse. We have a freaking horse. Wait, am I... Oh, no, what am I doing? Where are they? I remember why we get the donkeys. Oh, don't tell me I killed the donkeys. Ah, fuck, I killed the donkeys. I just bought those donkeys. Why are you pressing X, Baron? Why would you be pressing X? Are you doubtful of something? No. After all the nice things I say about you, surely you wouldn't be implying that I'm evil in any way. I mean, I seen how much fun you were having with Pilot Wings, and I let you have another 2 hours of it. I could have spent that on anything. And I'm like, you know what? That guy really likes Pilot Wings. Let's give him some more. I'm clearly the good guy here. Right. How far off of moving are we? Probably once we've got more alpacas and dromedaries. Get pumping. I was the first one to add extra Pilot Wings, I believe. I do hope I can manage to clear the tutorials on Sunday. I'm pretty sure someone else has put in for more Pilot Wings though, which, I mean, who wouldn't want to see Baron be great at Pilot Wings? But, that's gonna be bad. That's gonna be bad. Oh, that's gonna be bad. There's so many of them. We have not even replaced any of our stuff. Can we just go? Can we just run away? Can we just do the manly thing and run like cowards? Is there anyone we recognise? It does not look like it. We've got a lot of stabby. They have a lot of stabby. Do we have a lot of the pew pew? We have 4 of the pew pew. Do we have any animals that can possibly help us this time? We have 3 rhinos. Just 3 rhinos? That ain't good. That's not good at all. Please tell me Andari's got a really good weapon. No, he did not. Word of trust. Could we maybe quickly recruit this person here? They're not very happy. Oh, they have, because we're not feeding them. Why are we not feeding them? Who's supposed to be feeding them? Is it FGs? I get a feeling it's FGs. Yeah, go give them some food, for God's sake. You know, Baron, technically redeeming the highlight my message is basically the same as redeeming a game for you. So you do need more Pilot Wings because he's redeemed that, surely. That's how it works, right? Right, this is going to be so bad. This is going to be so goddamn bad. There's so many of them. How good is this this thing in melee? 4.45, it's not crazy. It's Should be enemies. So, oh right, we have. See, I knew. Freaking genius. Freaking genius. I knew this was gonna happen, right? I knew it because I'm super smart like this, right? And I remembered to get Insanity Lance. Why do you have the deployed low shield? Oh, you get recruited with it. Now, Fish Lips. Why do you have the Insanity Lance actually? Oh no, you've got the shock one. You've got the Insanity one. My god. Just so goddamn smart. Are they? They're not even breaking in, they're just breaking my stuff! What a bunch of wankers! Oh no, they better not break that. That's nice. And that is you get over here. Uristo, you go over here. Fishy, you go over here. In fact, you know what? This one's much more dangerous, so I'm gonna put a Taciturn over there. Sorry, buddy. You know how it is. But yeah, we've got this. We 100% have this. Oh, they're just breaking my stuff! God damn, I hate these people. I hate them. They're just bad people. No! Just... What are you doing? Come fight! Oh my god. Let's pull back for now. FG's attack. Psychic Insanity. Who's looking stabby over here? I can't see for these stupid things here. So it's like couch at front. I mean, yeah, we had helmets, but we some people died with them, which means they're tainted now. Which, oh man, I forgot I was gonna try and get rid of that. I really hate that as a thing. Can we convert them? Hey, you want to join us? No, you're not keen in that. Psychic Insanity. Is there someone here that I can't see? I think there is. Hey, it's a. Is it the person with the? It is the steel plate armor. Why do I hear squealing like that? Are you all shooting? Yeah, you are all shooting. Everyone's engaged. Oh, please tell me it's just downed and not dead. 8 hours, plenty of time. Oh, that was a nice hit. I've seen the IFGs, that was very nice. Right, get the ones with the spears. Oh, wow, you just missed and hit him. Straight through his shoulder, and Darius is taking some hits, but it's just on Darius. Yeah, they really don't like my walls. Right, we've even captured them. They're shit. But how long do they have before they actual die? Oh, they're not even. Where are you going? Do you have the dumb? What are you doing, Darius? Get by! Oh my god, what a freaking morons. The bunchies. Bunchies. You're doing more damage to us. Right, you go strip, then capture. You go rest, you go rest. Fish Lips, you go rescue Taciturn. Trying to hit my stuff. So end well for him. Look at that. You guys were worried. You guys were terrified. Oh, they broke my freaking. No, my god, I hate these people. You guys were all worried, like, oh, he's gonna die, he's gonna die. Without any doubt or any fear. I knew we had that. I knew. Now some of you might like think otherwise, but I had that. So Jake has -3 redemptions at this point. Yeah, Jake doesn't need to redeem them when he's got so many people that are quite happy to see his evil ways through for him. Right, who can take this? You know what? Does Uristo deserve anything? You can pick it up at least. Yeah, there we go. The long? My one, it should still be active, yeah. Now, there's possibly a point coming up soon where I am in a lot of trouble when it comes to uni. There's a very specific part of it. It's the only part of my course for this year that's properly graded. Like the rest of it is basically you pass or you fail. It's like a 60% pass mark. But the graded unit depends on, like, it affects the likelihood of me being accepted to the final year, or if I want to go in for the masters. Basically, it depends on how I get grade wise, and it's incredibly complicated and a lot of work basically. So I'm actually going to need to do it. Normally I just kind of wing shit and not really care, but this one I do genuinely to do, which means there's a good possibility there will be less streams. But yeah. See if we're shooting 24. Probably. Like right now, I probably should be doing that. Next week he wants our reports on our kind of our first kind of drafts of what we're planning to do. Basically, we have to invent stuff. That's the graded course part. Is hey, you have to design and invent something for the course. Doesn't need to work. It just needs to, be kind of sound, mathematically and be something to do with electrical engineering's final product. Kinda. And it's quite complicated and quite rough. Thank God I noticed that. Fuck. And it's quite daunting. Yeah, it just has to make sense. I think what I've kind of decided on was basically, you know how like you get the smart houses where you've got all the stuff hooked up to like your phone, so you can like change the temperature of your house before you head home after a long day at work or whatever. Basically that. That's what my plan is. Which means I have to do calculations for the heat loss in a room to make sure that the system is effective. So I have to calculate the heat loss from every wall in the house and the roof, the floor, as well as the lighting effect as well, and the power usage from both of them and the radiators, etc. Which is pretty tedious. It's not hard. I actually did the outcome for the, what was it called? The heating one, where we had to calculate the heat loss and all that stuff, and it was the most tedious thing I have ever done in my life. I swear to God, I have never been more bored in my existence. It was horrible. Luckily, it didn't take that long. And luckily, even more luckily, I actually missed all the classes to prepare for it. So that was like an extra 3 classes of complete and utter boredom I managed to avoid. It did make it awkward kind of walking in on Thursday and the lecturer's like, right, here you go, here's your notes for the outcome, and here's the final test for this outcome. It's like, oh, right, what one do I get to read first? He's like, you've got 15 minutes to quickly go over the notes, and then I have to ask you to do the test, because you're in with the rest of them on test day, so you kind of have to. But luckily I passed it, I'm like, fairly easily as well. It was a fairly nice high mark for that. There was a guy that got like 61%, he passed by 1%, 100%, like completely sure that the teacher just went, oh, he's failed this, but I'm gonna like give him a few extra points in his earlier stuff just to get him through, because it's just a pass or a fail, so he's clearly giving him some pity points to get him through. Purely theory, no need to jury rig a Raspberry Pi or something. Yeah, it's basically they want all the calculations for it. I'm pretty sure the next year we'll need to do. I don't even think we'll need to do another one next year. I don't know what the final test for next year will be, but probably something harder than this one. And this one isn't. This one's pretty daunting. Like the last one, we didn't even need to do the last year's final test because of the coronavirus. The teachers just got together and decided, right, based on your marks, what do we believe the person would have gotten if they had sat it? Which they were quite generous with me. I got an A, which is the highest you can get, which is really good because, again, like I said, that affects whether you get into the stuff for like the masters as well. Like if you're basically scraping through, they're not going to put you in for the masters class, you're going to get rejected for that, but thankfully they were quite generous. I think it has a lot to do with the last couple of maths tests I did before the end of the semester. I got 100% on like 95% on some of them. The very last one I got 100, which I think the maths teachers just went, oh, he got 100 in the last maths test. Fling him in A. He's clearly bright. But there was like a single maths test at the very beginning where I didn't do well. I didn't turn up to that class at all. And again, it was very much like the just turn up, get the test, and then have to learn it on the day. And luckily, I managed to scrape a pass for that one. I learned very quickly. You don't do that with the maths ones. With other stuff, you can learn it fairly quickly on your own if you're bright enough. But you don't do that with the actual hard maths ones. You show the maths some respect, because maths doesn't fuck around at that level. We're going to be cutting you up, buddy. Wait, did you get more injured after being picked up? Probably. But yeah, that was my week. My God, getting in. I was completely sleep deprived as well, because I had, like I'd said, I kept on missing the classes, and it's because I kept on sleeping in. I was up playing stupid games all times, and goes to myself, right, I need to make it to class this time. So I stayed up from, I think it was 6 o'clock in the afternoon the day before. I woke up and I'm like, right, I need to stay up all night till 7 o'clock in the morning to get my bus. My bus is like 2 hours travel. So 2 hours in the bus, trying not to fall asleep to walk into an exam, which lasted 6 hours, I think. We had 8 to do it, but it only took me 6. I managed to get away a wee bit earlier. On zero sleep. It was not a good day for me. It was certainly not. That's why there was no stream yesterday. Even though I had said there would be. I was so done. I had to go shopping after that as well, so I didn't even get into the house till like 8 o'clock. I've been on my feet all day with no sleep from the night before. 6 hours in a massively over hot room, just killing me all day. When did we build that? Oh, this is something we actually need. Who is our warden? Well, not our warden, our speaky person. What would that come under? See, it doesn't have speaky person here. That's disappointing. Would have if they can. Ooh. Let's just randomly call a couple of people every now and then, just be like, "Hi, how you doing? What are you up to? What are you wearing?" I don't think they would appreciate that. Oh wow, you get messed up, Taciturn. Right. Right. That's good. Do we have any allies? Does anyone like us? No one likes us. God damn it. Some people really hate us. Does that count? I don't think that counts. What about you guys? Do you guys have any interesting stories where people nearly die or even died? Even better. You know. Is there anyone here we can take anything? Oh, they're all tribals. I doubt they're going to have anything like drill arms or stuff. Did we repair all that shit? Nope. God damn it. Now, how much can we move? From caravan just to here, except, right, so if we were to take everyone, I suppose we could use slaves as well. We could take some slaves and then just dump them the moment we get there. Most of my stories come from harming myself or shenanigans. That's the best stories though. Certainly my favourite stories. Oh, these horses sure can carry. Right, so we only have like 1,000 kilograms. That is not a lot of capacity. What does that give us, right? Let's take all the things that we're definitely going to need, right? We're going to need we can't even take all the steel. Holy crap. Right, first things first, where is our lovely friend Bellcat? She maybe fell down. Oh, we might need to take her out of the grave. Right, obviously I'm going to take that. Steel plate tainted. Why is that tainted? The person not dead that had it. Bugger it. Right. Oh, a lot of dead donkeys. Oh, that's right, Nick died, didn't he? Poor Nick. We're going to take the stomach. Stomach sells for decent monies. I have a lot of stories, but not many of nearly dying. I mean, no, Bellcat, dying. Not nearly dying, right? Not nearly dying, dying. That counts. That counts as dying. Don't try to take that from me. Freaking BR. Right, I want all my plasteel, right? Because I don't think that's that easy to come by. We'll leave the steel, right? The steel's heavy. There's going to be hundreds of steel in the next map, surely, right? So take that. Take some. We'll take our jade as well. Oh Jesus, quite heavy. We need all of our components. We're going to have a bunch of other components that we'll grab as well. Can we take all this chem fuel and stuff? The chem fuel's pretty light. We will need a lot of pemmican, so I'll need to start stockpiling pemmican. Doesn't count. No, you can die and come back, Erkrin. It counts. It counts. Don't try to take this from me. So one of the few interesting things about me is that I've died. Right? Don't take that from me. Don't say, "Oh, it doesn't count." That's not fair. Don't be like that. Just give me this one thing. But it's just because you would want you would want to take the credit for being the one that killed me. That's what it is, Erkrin. After all your deaths, you're like, you know what? I want to get one back on. No death here. I had a concrete pump for a basement. One of the trucks that have arms that go 100 plus feet. We're about to start, so we're swinging in the arm. Then it just starts going back and we let go. We see the 60-year-old operator sprint towards the truck. Luckily some trees caught it, or else it would have crushed a house and us probably. We were really unlucky. Do you mean lucky? Because that kind of seems like really lucky. We had a guest die while I was working once. Nothing the hotel did, just happened to die of a heart attack. I wonder how he had the heart attack. Was he alone at the time? Was he just in there by himself? Or was he entertaining company? The main bearing for the x-axis was missing. No shit like that happened to us that year. Sure. Yeah, sure, Baron. But see, what you're saying is you killed a man. That's what I'm hearing. That's what Bellcat's hearing as well. Baron killed a man in a hotel. He covered it up. Was it? Do you work for the Bates Hotel or something? Is that what we're saying? It's sounding more like multiple people can get the credit for killing you. That is true. I know many people want the credit for killing me. Man, I don't know why, you know, there's people that generally have hate boners for me, right? General hate boners, and it's like, what did I do? I'm lovely. I could be nicer. I mean, I could, but no, I couldn't. I'm about as nice as people can get, right? Let's be honest. You don't get any nicer. Right, you. We are going to not reinstall you. We're going to dismantle you. I'm probably not going to be able to get a setup for this straight away when we get there. Can I? Yeah, I'm going to have to dismantle that just after building it. Oh, God, I hate my life. Is there anyone nearby that we can sell a bunch of stuff as well? Like, will these guys take all my junk? Young, do you like having helmets show on the top bar? What do you mean, the fact that they're wearing helmets? I don't mind it. I know there's probably a mod to get rid of it. Are you saying you want a mod to get rid of it? And also, that's right. What was I going to do? Oh, crap. Oh, you picked the wrong person, Ostrich. You picked the wrong person. I get fucked. Shattered spine. I know how that one feels. Right, you wanted a haircut, right? Let's go style you up, right? Oh no, there's lots of them now. How many? Why is there so many ostriches? Am I gonna have to kill 5 ostriches by myself? Right. Who can come help? Uristo, fish. As much as I want to fight every ostrich on this goddamn map. Oh, right out. Oh, right now? Really? Right, you want a ponytail. What's... I'm not sure which one of these are a ponytail. You want pigtails? I can give you pigtails. Interrupting the whole freaking me against the world for this. So this one to the right of pigtails. Right, so this one. That's nice enough. Right, anyway, I was missing Baron's one, right? Well, the dude came down to the desk to check out. I asked him how Say was, and his wife was and he said my wife just died. We didn't charge him for the state of compassion. One of our staff tried to do CPR but wasn't able to bring her back. I imagine people do die in hotels all the time. That's pretty rough. And there with your wife and having them go. Oh. In my head, Karen the dude killed his wife. Oh, Bellcat. What a horrible person Bellcat is. Bellcat just thinks, right, you know what? You can't have a lover without murdering them. She's like a black widow. That's what I'm hearing here. Am I Am I really fighting all these goddamn things, man? Where are you guys? Hurry up! The fuckers kick sand in my eyes? What the hell? What kind of freaking ostriches are these? Oh well, you can only take down so many goddamn ostriches by yourself. I mean, he's gonna die. One's out of breath from freaking kicking sand in my eyes. How's my torso looking actually? 15 out of 40. Good shot. Can you get another one out? Oh. Are you actually going to be able to beat it? Probably not, man. You can't even beat one. Are you kidding me? You're really about to die to a freaking ostrich? Man, these fuckers. These things don't fuck about, do they? Oh no, you're a sto as well. Right, this time it'll be fine. And Darius, you're coming as well. Jeez, so quick. Oh, and this takes forever to shoot. And you missed! Get back in, get back in. Stay away for the... Let's not go crazy here. Right, Fish, you're actually going to be the guy who... tanks the hit. Oh, come on, how do you miss? Right, there we go. Front cron. There we go. There we go, easy peasy. Yeah, you bellcat thinking I'm gonna die to some ostriches? Hell no. Just nearly, right? So no more ostriches. I can't believe five fucking ostriches. Oh, there's another one. There's two more. Why is there so many ostriches here? Did you just leave me? I'm still dying. Is it Fish that's trying to fix you up? You're still, yeah. She's just very slow at it. I mean, I know it's because it's a desert place, right? But it doesn't explain why there suddenly became like 7 freaking angry ostriches wanting to kill me. Why they're so bloody good at fighting? Did you see how quickly they took down Euristo? Jesus! Also, why is this out here? Why is he still nearly dying? Jesus Christ, Fish. It's almost like you've got like no skill at doctoring or something. Right, Fish, you go over here and rescue me, and Volcron will come down and fix up Euristo, because you're doing a goddamn terrible job. How hard is it to put on a freaking band-aid? It is Euristo, that is true. Of the Brexit boys, he is the most, I don't want to say useless, but person who we have no use for would come to mind. In a way, you could say useless, yes. In fact, it kind of perfectly describes Euristo. Yeah, that was a weird. Bypass to come to the exact same place in the first place. Right. Right, he's healed up now. We don't need to worry about him. Let's go get my big sword. That's important. Where did this come from? This silver in the plate armor. Was it maybe just stuff that Euristo had grabbed? Like a freaking weirdo? Just had it in his back pocket like some sort of creep. Right, is everyone else alive and not dying? Yeah. What's that saying that's shot off of Andarius? Right, it's just his hand and his thingy and stuff, so it's fine. Really should go out and deal with the rest of those ostriches. Although I will give it the one thing, it did help the old melee skill, which is nice. Getting it up's a bit of a pain. Nick Jr. Right. You get deconstructed as well. Anything that's like maybe excellent we'll take. Oh, maybe not excellent. What's above excellent? Masterwork. Right, we'll take this for instance. Uninstall that. Uninstall that. We'll take that. We'll take that as well. What's taking up all the power? Disease infection. Oh wait, who did I just drop in the ground? Was it Euristo? Right. Rescue him. Come treat me. Get rid of that goddamn infection. Yeah, right, well this we don't need either, so we can deconstruct you, deconstruct you, deconstruct you. We can bury you, just good. This is just good. Excellent, that's good. Who's all having a wee walk by? No one we know? Nope. God damn it. Now, that was what I was doing before the freaking attack of the ostriches. This place, jeez, they don't like us. Why? Unlovable. Right. Weapons. What kind of weapons do they take? Right, they take all this crap, which is good, which means we can sell them all our crap, which means we just fling some people over here with all of our spare weapons and that, so we can sell them off to these guys. Right. Don't think they care about all our stuff either though. Raw resources, what do they take? They take steel, all that crap. And hopefully they sell some stuff that we could use as well. Because we're gonna need it. Could probably go over these two places as well to get more stuff. In fact, it's probably better to go to these two. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll go on a massive trade thing. Try pick up anything useful there. Probably components. That's what we're going to be looking for. Mostly will be components for the new base, because the new base is going to need like a fair few of them. We're also going to need a fairly big stockpile of pemmican. Yep, fairly big. Once we hit 6,000 pemmican, that's what we're going to use to head over. In fact, I'm going to actually try and concentrate on doing just that, getting as much food going as possible, which takes freaking components. Of course it does. So what we'll do is we'll put some simple meals. We won't cook any more fine meals, in fact take that away. We'll just have simple meals for us, and then the pemmican, and then we'll make it so everyone doesn't eat pemmican. food restrictions, select food restrictions. We're all having lavish, so lavish is everything but pemmican. So we can stockpile the pemmican. Why are we ditching this base? Because when we got into a fight, we lost 3 people that we shouldn't have lost. And it wasn't because the fight was hard. It was very doable with the right strategy. But I'd committed to a certain strategy, which was do a big ton of alpha damage to the base, to the mech hive, and then call in allies as I run away to deal with the ones that chase you. Because like I destroyed like all the turrets except from like 1, so it was just the centipedes that were left. But when I went to call in my allies, none of them would come because it was too warm. It was like 37 degrees, and they're like, nah, that's too warm. I can't be dealing with that shit. And I'm like, what? It's kind of important to the plan. So we ended up having to do like a last stand here, and we lost 3 people. It was really brutal, and it shouldn't have happened, and it somewhat annoyed me. So we leave. This place isn't for us anymore. Also, welcome Max. How was the stream? I seen you were playing the super long RPG again. Ooh. Is that the really crappy people though? No, it's not. They're alright. Is there anyone we know here? No. Same as usual. Very long. I mean, how long do you reckon you're going to be at that game? I think you said you had something like a good few hours in it already, and it's not even like a third of the way or something. You said. Might not even need to have to go to that trading place. Who can we send in to deal with this guy? Who's even healed up to deal with him? And Darius, get in there. Go start punching. Right, here we go. Oh, they'll buy the stomach. That's nice. My god, why does it keep on trying to give me that? I don't want it. A good mono sword. That might be a good thing to waste our money on. They'll take the steel armour. We'll take that recon armour. Right. Let's have a look at it. What actually is it, right? Recon armour, a light suit of partially pilled armour, designed to permit quick movement, lightweight plasteel weave plates block attacks without compromising mobility, and neuromimetic assisters in the lower body allow the human to wear the armour and still move easily. Armour like this is often used by Imperial Scout Troopers and Glitterworld police forces. Covers a bunch of stuff, and we're going to grab it. And we're definitely going to grab this. A shield belt. We've went far too long without a shield belt on our goddamn freaking people. Oh, and a good sniper. Yeah, we're definitely taking that. You can have our minigun. Not a big fan of miniguns. Oh, should I keep the minigun? No. I'll keep the minigun. If one of you want the minigun, you can let me know. Get rid of all this other crap. Not a big fan of the MP launchers either. Right, what's down here that we can sell? Oh, they want a bunch of gold. Right. What's up here that we can sell? Normal steel longsword. Yeah, we've got a good one there as well, so screw that. Bunch of breach axes that destroyed all our freaking walls. They want some iguana eggs for some reason. Alright, you can have some iguana eggs. And they want the advanced components, but you're not getting the advanced components, right? We don't have enough. So we might have to give them all our gold. I would like to keep some of our gold though. Now let's see if there's anything else we can fling away. One of each of them, because I don't want to need two. Maybe get rid of the assault rifle. We need to lose another 35. Can't imagine us needing this psychic soothe pulsar. I really don't. Yeah, bugger it. Because what does it do? It just gives everyone a temporary moon. Oh, wait, no. I don't even need that. The Grillion. Oh no, I need the Grillion seed. God damn it. Why am I so poor? I know, because I've specifically made myself poor, but why am I so poor? How much is it we need to get? 35? Might as well. I mean, if you're close enough to EMP grenade something, you should be close enough to, you know, not want to be grenading it. Probably the fire kit. My God. I mean, if you're going to be known for something, be known for having your couch set on fire. That seems pretty perfect for me, which means that someone else can have this actual good armour. But me being fast and being able to... Oh, you know what, actually, maybe just rest until healed. Me being fast and actually being able to get up close to them to stab them and not get killed by the incoming fire again would be pretty good. So I'll definitely be grabbing these. Oh no, you'll never do hauling. Oh my God, we're just leaving this out here. What you got? Oh, yours is poor, isn't it? Right. And who else had a gun? It was you, Eurystal, wasn't it? Right. So, Fishy, can you haul? I think you can haul. Yeah. There we go. Right, you back to bed. What, did he not even get out before he fell? Oh no, Andarius put him down. Good stuff, Andarius. See, people said that you were useless and there was no point in you, but I don't listen to them. I knew Andarius would have a use to him. Who else needs the... Public execution. Oh, we can publicly execute Barkham. Oh, we actually can publicly execute him as well. Would it be a good one? It'll be alright. Can I? No. Right, who needs actual happiness? That's the main thing. Right, you're pretty miserable. I'm alright. Everyone seems pretty happy. We'll save it. In fact, no, we need them. God damn it. Unless people are unhappy that they haven't had an execution in a while. No. No artificial part and won't supercharge. It's annoying that I have to research that, but they've got the debuff for not having one already. That really doesn't make sense to me. In fact, you could say it's somewhat annoying. What's that just now? I'm not going to be making any of that for a while when we get there, so we'll do that. Right, why do we not have enough food? We need a lot more food. Yeah, bugger off. Grown area, grown zone. Make this. It goes really quick. Is it rice or is it corn? I think it's corn. Nope. It's literally the opposite of corn. Fast grown. That's all I need to see. forgot to follow last stream I found you. Probably missed out on some fun unless it's been a week or so. It's been 3 or 4 days. So yeah, you may have missed the whole 3 of us dying. And unfortunately we still don't have a love enhancer, no. Not yet. Not yet. That's the important part, yet. There will be loving and it will be enhanced, but just not at this moment. And the first person that's going to get banged is, oh that's right, Errol von Wimmer died, sadly. Man, the deaths have been rough. Like, I've felt every one of them. Every person is important in some way. Like, they're all specialised for a certain thing. So each death is brutal. It's really brutal. Like we're currently without a good trader slash a psychic person because of Bellcat dying. Kronos was a really good cook, I believe. And Errol was the cleaning person. Like, no one cleans. Like, half of the colony refused to clean, which means everyone's unhappy because there's, you know, everything's dirty. Why are you? What are you doing? Go rest. Now it's that far behind, I'm gonna have to use better medicine. Oh, it's probably because Voltron's asleep. Well, we'll do immunity drive, that should be enough to offset it as well. Way to cook meals. How rested are you? Yeah, rested enough. So, who needs to butcher first? Right, and then quickly go over Ted. Use. No! Tend! Freaking guy. Sure, you felt all. I did feel all on you as well. You were even more important. You were my crafter at the time. Oh no, Cronus was my super fast crafter as well, who had like a global work speed up as well. That was brutal. Yeah, that's gonna bypass in no time. Yeah, they just kind of happened to be there. Yeah, they were a really weak attack that just got absolutely stomped, thankfully. Now we need more food. So can someone go and haul all these ostriches? There's no point wasting them. What happened to the other ostriches actually, now that I think about it? Are they over here? Did someone else knock them out? No, they just stopped being mad. But yeah, we've had a rough couple of days in this, because the thing is, like, we didn't just get our ass handed to us by the mechs. Almost immediately after it, there was an attack. It was just brutal. Just absolutely brutal. Eurista, what are you researching? Biofuel, oh, that's for transport pods. That's super important. We want to be able to fling off a bunch of our crap here for goodwill. It's really important that when we go to the next base, we get some goodwill, because I want to have the ability to phone in some people pretty quickly in case there's any really bad things that get set up before we're ready to defend ourselves. It's been a while since we've seen someone hunting. Right, fish, you are going to warden. Very, very, very unlikely. First of all, suffer as he did. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, let's do that first. I can't use the meat, that's too easy. That's baby mode, pitting on cannibalism and stuff. That's specifically why I didn't do it. Oh, you're peri. Oh, you're pregnant. That's good. Although after finding out that rhinos don't haul, I'm kind of bummed by that. Like, that's quite disappointing. I feel like you could fling some stuff in the back of a rhino, they wouldn't mind. People ride rhinos, don't they? Or is that just in Marvel movies? Look at everyone in here's like battered and bruised. Like, oh, I got a bed for this. And he's about to get stabbed as well. He's been stabbed enough, he doesn't need any more stabbing. Pretty sure they don't. Listen, Bellcat, how do you know? Have you ever tried to ride a rhino? Tell you what, you can say that they're aggressive once you've tried to ride one and it's not worked, right? Rhinos are dumb, aggressive, and have a very low tolerance for shenanigans. You know, that describes so many people I know. A ridiculously large amount of people I know, actually. Pretty much perfectly. I mean, yeah, I know elephants are like that, but I mean, rhinos are just smaller elephants, right? Right? Most people who try... Exactly, Erkrin. That's my point, right? You're missing the point. I'm telling Belle to go try ride a rhino and tell me how it goes. Can you see anything with that plan there, Erkrin? Me wanting a notable BR to possibly come... No, not possibly come to her. That's mean. That's mean. She doesn't deserve actual harm. Just mental harm. Might come with some level of danger, exactly. Do those people have large horns on their faces and weigh... I feel them weigh a couple of tons, yeah, but I don't know about the horns. Yeah. One of two. One of two. I mean, technically that's 4 of 5 at this point, so... Right. We don't want you, Rutana. Oh, this one. I really like this one, actually. Because you get 4 people with them. I could use that honour. Does it give us goodwill? No, it doesn't give us goodwill. I might get ready to do that and bring it. And Bellcat is, you wouldn't wish for harm on a very important person. VIP. Geez, only the second person to actually get that one. Give me a second. Let me see if I can. Right, how do I make VIP? There we go. I'm laughing too hard. I can't click on them to unbanner. Oh, I couldn't remember. I couldn't resist that. It's too easy. It's just mean, but too easy. Give me 2 seconds. Just know that this lull in the stream is literally just for Bellcat, because she's wanting everything to be about her. Just the worst. Just the worst. Smell cat. There we go. A bander, FGs. That was a joke. She gets a instant ban for the VIP. You know, you've watched enough to get 50,000 points. Your reward is getting banned. That's, you know. I mean, that would be a fair reward, right? Who would want to watch 50,000 points worth of me? I hate to break it to you, young, but those rhinos are right. Are you trying to tell me that everything I've seen in the Marvel movies aren't true? Like, I refuse to believe that. It would be much cooler to have half the world, you know, just disappear. That would be cool, and then just reappear 5 years later. Like, how awesome would that be? Not for, not for the 5 years of losing loved ones or whatever, but I suppose that bit's kind of shitty. But, like, imagine coming back and be like, hey, you're old and I'm 5 years younger still, but we're the same age. We were born in the same time. That'd be pretty weird, pretty cool. I've watched more than that, which is proof of my lack of sense/sanity. That is true. Don't know, but one might guess certain BRs have loyalty enough to stick with their community streamers. I mean, I can't. That's the thing, right? Bellcat's watched a lot of me, and most of it is literally just me berating her. But like that kind of person is into that kind of stuff where they just have someone masochistically mock them or bully them all day, and what a be a part of it. Pretty freaky there, Belle. Local Scottish man fantasises about England disappearing, engaging in Scottish national pastime. Yeah. Freaking random guy in Jake's chat, like, what do you think of Scottish independence? Out of freaking nowhere. Like, there was a vote for it, like, what, 4 years ago now? Like, yeah, 4 years later. I'm gonna ask some random Scottish streamer about Scottish independence. That seems about right. People are weird. Right. How are we doing with the food? The food is... It's food. We have food. That is certainly true. Are we planning to feed our animals at any point, or are we just massacring them? Oh, FG's is going around murdering them, so... What do you think about Scottish independence? I mean, this isn't a political thing, and I would actually like to steer away from most political things. But when it comes to Scottish independence, my answer wouldn't surprise you. You guys know me. When you think of Catalan independence, now, I think if there's a group of people, and they're the majority for that area that don't want to be part of something else, like their views don't align with another group, as long as it's peaceful and it's democratic, then there should be no reason that they should be stopped. What is your opinion on the existence of Belgium? I have no strong feelings for or against Belgium. I don't know many Belgians. I don't think we should punish them or think poorly of them just because they're so close to Holland, for instance. Like, just because you're close to Dutch doesn't mean you're Dutch. I wish Florida and Texas would just go independent already. Now, I know a lot of people from Texas. A lot of my online friends tend to be from Texas. I don't know why. There was a rather successful lawyer that I was good friends with when I was much younger, and she tried to get me to move over to Texas and live in America. But if all the places I was to go, if I was to go, it wouldn't be there. I'm sure Texas is lovely, but I don't handle heat well, and I can't imagine something worse. To Texas, yeah, exactly, and pizza, Andari's, apologies. It certainly wouldn't be a place I would pick if it was up to me. No. Don't let them tell you Texas can declare independence. I mean, if anyone can do it not violently, it's going to be Texas. But I mean, if Texas left America, who would Texas moan about? Poor Pizza getting confused with Jagger and Darius in the same day. One of those are not like the other though, right? And Darius is certainly something, right? But he's a good guy. With a sense of right and wrong, good person, kind of at its core. Jagger is Dutch. That's not nice. Not just the Dutch part, but the Ugh. Wait, why do you have this? That ain't yours. Get that off. Gee, it takes them so long to take that armour off. You come pick that one. And you can swap round with fish. In fact, no, Taciturn. Taciturn can have the better one. I can feel how hard it was for you to say anything. Like, I find just straight up giving people compliment quite hard, because anything you say about someone, like, they will remember that, right? If you say anything about anyone, they will remember it, and you might think you're giving them a compliment, but they might just not take it that way. Just giving you something easier, Erkrin. I mean, you're Swedish, Erkrin, right? Or Finnish, from some sort of unimportant country that is mostly snow at this point, I'm guessing, or for now. Now, I can't think of many things about Sweden to dish you about. Swedish, sure. So you're not Swedish? I mean, that's also a lie, and Darius. The thing is, like, it's all well and good giving a compliment, right? But see, if the compliment is empty, then it's not a compliment. It's basically an insult. It's more of an insult than an insult. Insult IKEA. I can't insult IKEA. Actually, their stuff is fairly good. Like, and I love building like drawers and all that crap. Here's the trick, young mean it. I do mean it. That's why it's so hard for me. Like, I don't say anything I don't mean. Without clear jokes being an exception, right? Like, I say a lot of stuff that's kind of tongue in cheek, clearly a joke, right? And I hope that I purvey that hard enough that it is in fact a joke, right? Like 99% of the things that I say that are negative are straight up sarcasm or a joke, right? But if I say something nice, I mean it. I'm not just saying it to be nice to you, because I'm not capable of that. I'm not one for that. I don't like that. It makes things with my family quite awkward as well, because it doesn't just last with you guys. Like, I don't go on with my mum and dad, and that's because I can't think of anything nice to say to them. So see, when they do their whole fake pretending everything's fine in the family, it's impossible for me, which rubs them the wrong way, and they rub me the wrong way, and I just find it easier not to talk to them because of that, and I'm happy for that. A lot of people will be like, "Oh, that's a shame, you don't go with your family." I'm like, no, it's great. I've got two amazing sisters, well, three sisters. I've got two amazing sisters. Third one's a furry, right? So so there's that, right? And I don't that's not even the one. Yeah, they have many issues. The third sibling, but furry is the one that stands out. That one, yeah, that was supposed to be a second switch, but it got broken. It's still connected up here. Power. Well, no, it's not. But none of this matters because none of that's going to be hooked up to anything anyway. But yeah, freaking furry. It goes some way to explaining why I feel about furries the way I do, because it hits close to home, just so goddamn much. Yeah, that's perfect. Give me back my freaking sword. Now, did I grab the shield belt? No, I did not. Who grabbed the shield belt? Because it would be nice to have that shield belt for the next time I'm in a fight. Does Taciturn have it? No, he doesn't even have a sword. Did we grab a sword? Yeah, there's a good one there. So you grab your sword back. I get a feeling someone's grabbed it and put it in their backpack. There we go. You do not need a shield belt, buddy. You don't even fight. So there we go. We're a wee bit better conditioned for dealing with stuff like that. Hello, Sea Fusion. It's been a while since you've actually been in chat. You're always around, but how are you, buddy? Now here, you know, see Fusion. Someone give DDR stream. What's the? So you're trying to buy a DDR? I can't do a DDR stream. I don't have a pad. Get Pizza to give me one of his spare pads, or get Jake to give me one of his pads, right? Because he doesn't need them. He can't dance anymore, right? Clearly he needs to just step aside and let someone new come in and do the dancing. And that would be me doing towel. And then Pemmican doing towel. You have 6,000. That's really annoying that it's 610. So there we go. Let's go to Sweden and pick one. Just pick his up. Just turn up to Jake's house, open the door, lift one of his pads and fuck off. I mean, you've almost immediately won me. Oh, that's a great idea. Just walk over to Poland and pick one. I mean, they're not that expensive. I think there's like £160, and I don't have a lot of money. I need to be careful coming up to Christmas because I don't care about Christmas for myself, but there's like one person where I have to buy them stuff that's kind of important to me. So I need to save up for that just to make sure I don't, you know, put myself out too much. So I need to put money by for that, but the rest of it would be I would save up for the pad. But my ability to, you know, deal with my finances has been pretty bad the last month. If it wasn't for a random like £600 that I didn't know I was getting out of nowhere, I would be kind of fucked. I really badly judged the finances. But after this month, it's fine. I don't need to worry. I can fix my terrible finances. Doink. Or Young Revolution. That's terrible. There's literally dark in my name, right? How hard is it to put it into, you know, DDR? Come on, C-Fusion, you're better than that. That's a great idea, except it involves going to Sweden. Watch an entire ad for you, enjoy the cent. Oh man, the fraction of it. I think it is literally like a cent you get. It's not bad. I think a fair bit of, not a substantial amount of the money I've made from streaming has been from ads. It's mostly, admittedly, been from C-Fusion. Some might say he's paid a couple of months' rent, which, for all the joking and piss taking, he knows I appreciate. I say nice things to him when no one else is around, so that I don't need to ever have it held against me. Or do I? You guys can't prove that. There's no proof. I wouldn't watch a single ad, even if you threatened me. Now, I can actually make it specifically ads. I can force ads. So if that gets ready, C-Fusion, that's perfect. I think one sub probably has given me more money than all the ad revenue I've ever gotten. Wish I could just... I kind of wish I could turn it off as well. When I realised you couldn't, it made me kind of annoyed. It's kind of stupid that you can't. Like, why can't you? Now, can you just uninstall this and reinstall it? That seems busted. Surely not. Surely not. Let's go feed the starving animals, right? One thing I was quite happy to do was when I first got my payment from the Dark Souls stream. The first thing I did was make sure that every person who regularly streams that actually managed to watch plenty and who are always around and just kind of that's fair enough. Game, fair enough. I feel like someone's tried that one before. That I made sure to kind of try sub to as many of them as I could, just to kind of give back. Like, I'm quite happy. Like, I don't go on about it or that, but whenever I've got a little bit of money and Jake's doing like one of his giveaways, I always like to kind of fling him something, just because like the community is pretty awesome, and just like he says, like one reason for streaming is to give back. Like I like the fact that some of you are watching and you enjoy this stuff. Kind of like what he says when he got him into streaming. Obviously, to a much lower quality, but to make up for what a lack in quality, I like to give a little bit to the rest of the community as well, because that's pretty old. It'd be pretty shitty to just take, just watching, and it would be horrible to kind of, if you do have the money and just like, I'm still gonna freebie it. It's not me. It's not me. I don't have much, but even then, I'd still like to give some back. Even if it's to JJ and Pizza. Pizza who, right? Pizza, I consider genuinely I consider a friend, right? I don't like JJ. But the man has done fuck all for me. He's always betrayed every opportunity to betray me. That man has taken to betray me, and he does it so nonchalant as well. It's like it's nothing to him. Yeah, like a freaking monster of a guy. And he comes off so sweet and nice and why? Heat stroke. Right, that's not that. Not much just giving them food if they're just gonna die next to the food. Right, there we go. But yeah, Pizza, terrible guy, horrible guy. Don't trust him. He will betray you, and he will do it while giggling like a maniac because he's a horrible person. Right, get you out of there. Clearly, you're just about to die. Just the worst. Wow, he's sitting right there. Yeah, exactly. Remember what I said about compliments and how I always mean them? And how like 99% of the time when I've given someone an insult, it's a joke. This is that 1%, right? This is that 1%. Take Pizza Celtic as payment, yeah, but I've been taking his black one. His white one looks... I don't know what it is about his white one, it just doesn't look as good. Like the black Celtic is just so much nicer looking. Like I would much prefer that. Like when I get one, not if I get one. When I get one, it's just the centerpiece that looks off, and it looks like it's like faded or like rubbed away, but it's not. It's just the design of it, and it annoys me. It genuinely annoys. Every time I look at it, it's just like, why are you like this? And it annoys me more than it should, really. Like 100%. Like it's just so stupid, but it just gets to me. Just why design it like that? Why do that? Right, we're still nowhere near. Are we doing kibble or are we doing? Oh man, we're still making kibble. Jesus Christ! Give me pemmican. I want to move. Once you go black, you can't go back. Just someone was gonna say it. Freaking C Fusion. Oh, I mean C Fusion missed all my stories as well. Oh, that's a shame. I think he knows most of them. He knows much better ones as well. Ones that I can't repeat on stream, unfortunately. For legal reasons. Yeah. Oh, that's right, and Darius is one of these scrubs now, isn't he? Oh, that's right, the quest. Mechanoids. See, I really want fast skip. Fast skip I like, right? I've seen how good the fast skips were in Jake's one. But do I really want to deal with that for it? Didn't really need to say it. You already said you wanted to take his black one. Oh man. I mean... Max raids and everything immediately goes to smut. Terrible, absolutely. We had such a high class before you came here, Max. That's shocking. Fortunately, I have in-person classes on Friday that I can't watch your stream during. Oh right. So what you're saying is, if I ever want to do something in peace without having someone CC me to try and make me miserable, to do it on Fridays. What you fancy? No, you can be classy and Scottish, right? There's like two people that are both. I'm not one of them, but yeah. Young wants pizzas, meat along black pea. You're the worst, C Fusion. You're just the worst. Some people say it's Bellcat. In fact, most people say it's Bellcat, and they would be right, it is Bellcat. But today it's you. Today it's you. Ah, Jesus. Man, I was in quite a good mood today. Even better after Jake's stream. I don't know what it was about that that bike game that just put me in such a good mood. I think it was just, it reminded me very much of the trucking streams that he does, and those, I don't know why, but they get me into a very happy place. It was so fun, and it wasn't the game that was fun. The game was enjoyable to watch, but it was just a chill, nice, talk to your streamer, interacting kind of stuff. And that, to me, is the best streams. Like, as fun as it is watching them get absolutely wrecked at games, which, 5 in a row there, wasn't it? It's nice to just watch them play something in the background, but just chill. No stress, no high octane crap, just enjoying it. And it was really nice. I doubt I'll ever play anything like that because that's not really my thing, but I don't really do chill myself. Just look at the 3 deaths in the last raid from this god awful freaking settlement. But it was super nice, and it put me in a really nice place. I wasn't going to stream at all today. I was still quite wiped from yesterday. Yesterday took a lot out of me. I don't think I've been that, active in a long time. Especially on that little amount of sleep. That was rough. So I was quite drained. I wasn't really feeling it, and then just wanting to talk crap about all the stupid stuff that's happened in my life, like the dying twice and the boss nearly getting his head caved in with a giant electric motor. Just puts you in the mood for streaming. Streaming is about giving back. If I ever get brain damage and stream DD, I'll make sure to do it during Young's stream and end when Young shows up in the user list. What a dickhead. What a bad. How many times has this guy went off on a freaking thing and just had his ass handed to him? Who can go? Right, you go capture him again, Fishy. You're just chilling. You in fact did die again, yes. It was kind of my fault. I shouldn't have. We were having a pretty bad raid. After there was a mech raid here that absolutely kicked our ass. 2 people died there. No, a person died here. Sorry. And then as we were recovering from that, there was another raid that just barreled straight through our defences, and we had to kind of hold them back. And there was a sniper that was sitting in this wee alley bit, and he got Cronus here. That's her puddle of blood right here. No, it's maybe not actually. It's fish lips and Volcrons. Well, Cronus was standing there, she got shot, just instantly died for the sniper. His next shot, he shot you, killed you, instantly died. And I don't know if anyone else died here at the time. I think Bellcat was over here that she died. That's maybe Bellcat's blood, yeah. Bellcat over here. But it was pretty rough. It was rough. We did do a vote to see who we would bring back if we got a Resurrector. But you lost. I think you had 2 votes. I think Erkrin had 2 votes, and Bellcat and I think Bellcat had 100 odd, was it? Bellcat had a fair, or was it 20? I think it was just 20. I think the other one for who becomes the noble was 100 plus. Yeah, Cronus had a lot of things as well. But yeah, Bellcat won, so when we get a Resurrector, we're going to basically just delete the Resurrector and then console back in Bell. Because the way the Resurrectors work in this game is stupid and I don't like them. And it might just be me being salty because I keep on dying, but you can't prove it. It's 100% me being salty because I keep on freaking dying. My guy keeps on dying specifically, even more so. Are we through all that meat already? Is that just in the kibble? kibble sucks. What's all the hay? Like, how fast are they going through that hay? Gotta be honest. I'm missing Cronus. Not just in the game as well. Like, Cronus hasn't been as active in the community either since she went. I think she went back to work. I really enjoy Cronus. Cronus is a good laugh. She knows how to take a joke as well, which is incredibly important for anyone I talk to. Thankfully. Ooh, Def being Baron, getting jiggy with it. That's your kid, is it not? No, it's your granddaughter! Baron, you freak. We're not here to judge. Yeah, I do catch almost all of Cronus' streams as well. Always on the Friday she does them, which is it today? So she'll probably be doing one later. And I'm not usually asleep. I'm usually awake. 6 o'clock in the morning is like noontime for me. Morning is a state of mind. It's not a time. Man, we've got all this food. Where is it? Right, we need to murder stuff, right? Where is everything to murder? We need meat. Wait, I know where we can murder. Hunting. No, they've got pemmican. I don't want pemmican specifically because I want to. That's a lot of pemmican. No, that's silly. No. But yeah, right. What can we kill? How much meat do you get off of this thing? Because it's pretty slow, isn't it? Meat amount 500. Well, we know what we're killing now. Who's our best shot? 15, 20. Darius. Time to go hunting. Are you capable of hunting? You're obviously going to be capable of hunting. Where are you, Darius? Yeah, you're. Yeah. You know what's better than a LMG? An LMG with more barrels. Wonder why you have trouble. I've got my sleep schedule today was great. I went to sleep at a normal time. I woke up at a normal time. I'm quite happy with that. It's been a while, admittedly. It has been a while. Oh, I should probably have kept that open so we could run through it like a coward when we immediately get chased. Get him. Do I go for a second one? Yeah, fuck it. Let's be brave. Run! Run! Immediately regret. Immediately regret. You're taking so long to run! Get over there. Are you shutting? Yeah, there we go. That's us. Taking so long. It's almost like wielding a massive minigun takes some effort to, you know, change from. Where are you going? You're gonna go in there with the mad. You're a moron. You are an absolute moron. Yeah, what are you gonna do now? Freaking idiot. You know, I'm reading on Sleep in My Psych book right now, and by the book standards, Jung has got all kinds of side effects. Like what? What kind of side effects? I was, but I need a I'm not just going to randomly resurrect her. I still need to go by what you would do in game for it, which is get the resurrector serum. I'm not just going to cheat and give her like life because you guys voted. She'll be the first in line to get it, and everyone else who died, unfortunately, I can't take all their bodies with us to the new place, so I can't do it for them. Well, I could, but I'm just being very pernickety. Or persnickety, as Andarius says. Which I don't know if that was a typo or if that is the actual word, but I'm pretty sure it was. I'm almost certain it was pernickety that it's supposed to be. But who am I to correct someone's grammar, right? It's like the old pot and kettle in black, you know. Can you carry? Rescue Mega Sloth. I don't think it needs help from us. Yeah, just go carry it. It's gonna die. Go carry it to the fridge. It's also known as hunting it. Ah, oh, damn it. Yeah, right. Can you... Are you capable of hauling, Taciturn? You are. Why aren't you going to haul it then? You just picked it up! Like, I'd seen you 2 seconds that you picked it up! You picked it up and you put it down. How can it be too heavy? That's not how it works. Like, can you... Oh, let's do that one. Wrong way around. There we go. It's because it was thingied. There we go. 500. That's how you found out it's too heavy. You make a fair point, FGs. Indeed. What if Bell Rot's on the way there since you can't refrigerate a slimy bloom? That's what we're doing, Sea Fusion. Like, she's already rotted. When I get the Resurrector, I'm just going to delete it and console her back in. Because the way the resurrection things work are stupid, and it's I don't like it, so that's just how I'm going to deal with it. I mean, it's more about the story than the gameplay at this point, right? It's more about the story. The story is people tend to die. Can't put a Mega Sloth. I mean, I could fit that in my pocket, right? Another thing is I don't know if Heldon's still here, but he mentioned my giant thighs, and I'm curious as to how he knows about my giant thighs, because he wasn't in the Discord where that came up, and I don't think we discussed it much in the last stream either. I don't think he was here in the last stream to discuss it. I think he was doing his Mass Effect. Dumbo. Well, that's another thing. We need another Jake. Jake got punched to death by some random people in the last fight, which I'm a little bummed about. I might have mentioned them as a joke during Jake's stream. All right. That would somewhat explain it. Talking about my legs, you creep. Terrible. Just a big bit of meat to you guys. Oh, mechanoid cluster. Perfect. Are you guys armed with anything? You've got a rifle, you've got a knife, you've got a knife, you've got a rifle. Well, you know what you've got? You've got a problem. You have... I always forget where the fuck it is. It's not on Misk, but I'm going to check Misk anyway because I'm a dum-dum. I'm going to check furniture and find it. That looks all wibbly. There we go. And the old how'd you do? Oh, they just... Oh, there we go. I was about to say, you're not going to fight? Go chip him, go chip him. Take him down. This is all I want to die. Or not. Are you all just going to get wrecked? Oh, well, that sucks. Let's not go in super speed. I want one of them, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get it. Just something tells me. I don't have a mortar yet. Someone was talking about Darkyoung tearing people in half, and I commented that you probably did it with your massive legs. I mean, yeah, my legs are rather big, and like if you think my bottom halves are pretty big, like I don't even want to go into how big the top half is. It's we've had enough leg talk to last us a while. Who wants to be the horse? Who wants to get ridden by random people from this colony. And what was that big bump? There was a big bump. Why is there a fire? Oh, because you guys just decided to go deal with that by yourselves for no reason? Oh my god, it's because it was a home area, wasn't it? Why does it auto home area everything? I don't want that to happen. Well, that's probably going to blow up and slightly hurt them. I mean, you guys are here now. You may as well fucking fight it. How hurt are you? You can't move. You're there until you fight it off. So... if we're going to fight it, we're going to actually fight it. Folks, I knew we'd here to get anyone up that gets hurt, but I guess I'm fucking coming in now, eh? There we go, that was a pretty big hit. It blew up. This, perfect. Now, may as well try moving Darius into cover. He's probably going to take some shots from this. He's probably going to get hit once or twice. Oh no, going for your wrist though. What's your range? Your range is much bigger. No, your range is about the same as ours, but there we go. You can actually hit it. Take one shot. Just to get a wee bit of damage in. No, like how guys are actually so good that they just accidentally did freaking awesome. Like they basically did that without me. I didn't have to do anything. I mean, I know they did that by them. They went there because I had placed the beds. They made it they automatically made it a home zone. I realised almost straight away. Do you have any parts on you? Oh no, you're from Rena? Oh, you're dead. Oh, damn it. What about you? You're 7 hours. Well, you're nowhere near dead, but you rescue him. You rescue him. Then we can get some goodwill from them. But yeah, right, sorry, what did I miss? What's that on your head? Blonde wig or a hood? It's a hood. You are the spiritual leader of the thing, which requires you guys wearing a hood. This button to disable auto homing. I'm going to tell you what it is though, because it's funny. Is it in, you know, maybe here? Nope. Well, I will pretend I find it myself after googling it later tonight then, because fuck you. Moving up in the world, or down in the world. You're a leader of this cult, so I feel like that's moving down. Just randomly holing around a bunch of jade. Tainted. Why is it tainted? So annoying. See, for all the things that this game does absolutely great, like there's a lot of things that, like, I know they've done it for balance issues, right? But it's still annoying, and that's one of them. Taston, wake up and go beat the crap out of this. Is the tainted? Quite possibly, yes. That one here, yeah. I found that myself. No one else gets credit for that, except from, you know, the fact that clearly Darius gets credit for it. But apart from that, I found it myself. I didn't need to Google it. That counts as finding it myself. Right, that's probably why we're all so unhappy. Why am I so unhappy? Oh, I'm still moaning about my lover dying. Freaking get over it. I barely knew them. Bang, plenty of people. Enhanced at that. Is that a squirrel? No, it's a rabbit. Rabbit. Hare. Don't like hares. I love rabbits, but I just don't like hares. They look weird. I don't know if it's a... What's it called? There was a show, Watership Down or something, when I was a kid, that fairly traumatised me. It's a pretty brutal show. It's like an animated thing, and it looks like it's for kids, but like you probably shouldn't watch it if you're a kid. It wasn't fun. Why are you so warm and dying? Hey, now we're all happy. Got another component, that's good. We need components. It's a cartoon that's obviously suitable for kids. Yeah, you tell that to traumatised baby young that watched it when he was a freaking a wee babby. A wee babby. And it's about rabbits and hares and that, and it's like it's pretty brutal. Like there's a lot of rabbits or hares getting, you know, murdered in it, pretty gruesomely. It's not fun. It's not fun. It's very misleading. It makes you think it's a nice, lovely, sweet, peaceful game, and it's like, no, fuck you. This nice hare dies. So not another person that we rescued? Or did they die in the way here? Oh no, they're there. Lander. And so how are you doing for health? I mean, you're pretty much nearly ready to go, Lander. What about you? You're nearly ready to go as well. You're barely hurt. You just lost a lot of blood. But in some reporting banned in China because animals and humans are seen to be in the same level. Yeah, it's pretty gruesome. For a supposedly kids kind of cartoonish thing, it's freaking traumatic as hell. I remember that. It's not quite the Biff, Chip and Kipper freaking cartoons we had as a kid as well. Well, not cartoons, books I think it was. Load kids and then blam, trauma. Oh man, I still look back at that and like, Jesus, that was extreme. Babby Young will never be the same. Right, we're gonna need to get rid of some of these excess animals, aren't we? How many roosters and chickens and stuff do we have? We've got a fair few. We've got a lot of alpacas now. Probably too many alpacas, too many dromedaries, but we kind of need them for the move. We can chop them up almost immediately after we get there. Oh, donkeys. We really should get them for the hauling, but I also kind of want to eat them. Oh my god, there's so many ostriches. And we don't fuck with ostriches. We've learnt one lesson, it's don't fuck with the ostriches. There's so many of them. Why is there so many ostriches? Kids should watch wholesome animation like Sequin and No Quasar. I have no idea. That's probably some weeb garbage. It's always weeb garbage. Now, I don't have anything against weebs, right? Or weeby stuff. I've never had a fascination with Japan, like, compared to any other kind of civilization or culture. I mean, like, I've got a good interest in swords, but even at that, like, I like samurai swords, but no more than I like, you know, like a proper broadsword or long sword or that kind of stuff. Not kind of obsessed with katanas and stuff like the more weirder people. But like, no, nothing against them. They're not furries. Yeah, exactly. Except furries. They're not furries. They're different. They don't count as furries because, you know, they don't pretend to want to dress up as weird animals. The greatest sword ever made yet. But I'm pretty sure from everything I learned about swords, katanas and Japanese swords were trash. They had really bad quality metal in Japan. I think Japan is actually quite raw resource poor, and that kind of went to their iron as well. So that's why they had to fold them so many times, is to get all the impurities out or something. Now, I'm not an expert, I'm not a blacksmith either, but I'm pretty sure that is what I learned just in passing with that kind of stuff. Greatest sword ever made. Exactly. Yeah, that is another thing. I love swords. Any weapon I could choose, it would always be a sword. I really like them. But I know tactically the better weapon is a spear. In almost every way. Like one-on-one, a spear is still better. The reach advantage from a spear is immense. That's why they've been so strong through all of history. And it's really weird because in all the TV shows and stuff, you'll always see everyone's get swords. Even the Saxons and Viking kind of times, they would have had mostly spear-based armies, but it's always swords and shields they've got. Japan had no real consistent iron ore, so they had to take little iron-rich beach sand and make swords out of it. Yeah. But yeah, the reach advantage from a spear is great. As for what you're wearing, I'm guessing you mean heavy mail armor, maybe. A sword can definitely be better than a spear depending on other equipment. It can be, but basic, straight up, say you've got a new person to fighting, if you equip them with a spear, they will outperform someone who's new that you equip with a sword. The reach advantage is huge. You being able to damage them from a lot further away, and then if you put it in groups, it only gets stronger in groups, especially a cohesive group. There's been multiple tests, and it's always the spear that comes out pretty ridiculously. Yeah, I don't know. I'd rather use a rifle. Even a trained one, I would argue that a untrained spear user could, at least go toe to toe with a somewhat trained swordsman. Now, as you get higher skill either side, it's gonna very much skew differently, but or it's going to be a lot more randomness as opposed to the actual individual fighters or whatever. But I don't know. As much as I love the swords, I recognise that they were mostly status symbols. They're still good weapons, but it's a lot easier and a lot safer to use a spear. Not being stabbed when you're stabbing someone because they can't reach you yet is a pretty big bonus. Now, who could we sell? Could probably sell one of these weirdos. I'm pretty sure I only had one of them here to steal their weapon off them, or their armour. So I'm pretty sure I can just sell Barkham. Oh, I should probably sell with Andarius then. Is it Andarius that's going out here? Yes, it is. Spears are also amazing for throwing and hunting. Exactly, as well, yeah. Oh, can I only sell Barkham anyway? Oh, Doctor's still unconscious because he's a moron, isn't he? Can I get any from that? No. Barkham tender female sold, and now you're an acolyte. Sign a throne. Now can we take it? All braziers must be lit. Oh, so fussy. You can refuel your own braziers. Even today they put pointy things at the end of those to make them into spears. Clearly the better weapon. Yeah. Take it, you mean bayonet. Do we even have enough for? Yeah, we do have enough. How much wood do we have? We've got a wee bit of wood. Now we can quest them down, because I want it as quickly as possible for the new powers. Where are they going to land? Again here, why? Yeah, bugger it. Who are we to moan? Now, and Darius, you're way back to bed. How are you doing with permits, right? Yeoman, I think Acolyte is the first one, and we can get a trooper squad, which is great, but we can't use it. Not straight away, at least. What was the other one we ended up using? Was it the transport shuttle, wasn't it? Yeah, for the night. I think night's the next level up, which should be good, because that means we can trade with the thingy guys again, which we kind of need. I don't know why, but every time I stream, my nose gets runny. Like, I don't have the cold, I'm not ill in any way. Transport shuttles, they are really quite powerful. I was quite enjoying them. I kind of miss them now that we don't have them. Freaking smell cat, can't even live. You're talking. I mean, I feel like I talk a fair bit of my life, kind of day to day, and I don't sniffle like this. Maybe I'm just allergic to sea fusion. Every time he turns up, my body just shuts down. It's like, nah, I can't be dealing with him. There we go. Are you appropriately hydrated? Actually no. I don't have my orange juice. Normally I have a glass of orange juice sitting next to me when I stream. But I'm usually fairly well hydrated. And, no, the other streams and I still have the sniffles. Just a weird. Oh, one of my favourite songs. Unimpressive. That describes Darius pretty well. If there's one thing I know about Darius, it's he's unimpressive. Oh, we get to choose a permit, which means we can get the trooper squad that we can't use. Yay, Khalid! Oh no, now they'll come because it's only 34. What's the cutoff for that then? Because it was like 35 when we... Can we do it now? Why will you do it now? Oh, it was like 36 in the last one, wasn't it? When we couldn't use it. Freaking game. It's not good. Can we... Oh, damn, I think you can't quickly you can't dismantle their ship before they leave. That'll be a good one. Look at all that steel that we're never actually going to be able to make any use of. Disappointing. Now, I've I like to bash into people, right? So I will give a little bit of time here. Just a wee bit of time to give out some, not compliments, but some comments on people like Darius. To say, au contraire, I make quite an impression on people. It's just usually not a desired one. Yeah, indeed. He's very good at Dark Souls. I'll give him that. Like, it's impressive. He was getting quite frustrated and quite upset with getting CC'd on Nameless King, which one is stupid because you're fucking doing a CC. You're gonna get stopped at certain points. Like I did, I was stuck on gargoyles for literally hours. Upset, depressed. I mean, you don't see it because at the time you're just banging your head against the wall, right? You don't see it, but with each attempt, you can see your improvements when you're watching from outside. But see when you're the one doing it, you're like, no, I'm just smashing my head off this wall. But I mean, I remember when I was doing gargoyles, eventually they stopped CCing me at gargoyles, not because I was too strong for it, but because I could deal with the CCs. Like, I get double slowed, and it took them having to pacify me as well to stop me from getting the kills on the gargoyles. And even then I could time my hits for in between the pacifies, so that didn't even stop me in the end. So I just stopped getting CC'd, and that's exactly what you have to do. You just have to power through to the point where it's just no longer worth it to kind of try block you there. Because I mean, you might think that I've got like an unlimited amount of coins, but I went through like 300 stopping you for like that hour. I wouldn't say he's impossible with double slow. He's definitely not easy, but you were doing pretty well. There was some times where I had to double slow him, or double slow you, and even then you were still pulling it back. And then I'd have to quickly like 1 HP so that if when he did get a lucky clip on you, he got the kill. But yeah, you definitely were a lot better than what you maybe think at the end, especially near the end. You were slamming it pretty hard. I was quite impressed, and I don't say that often. I'm very rarely impressed. I'm a miserable bastard that way, but you were impressing me. You immediately unimpressed me with your whining and saying you were going to increase the prices like a coward, right? Now you should increase your prices 100%. Your prices are far too low, and as much as I love taking advantage of that, when you get reset, it's fair enough to increase them. But when you say I'm not going to reset it until, or I'm not going to increase my prices until I get reset, and then you're like, nah, I'm frustrated, I'm going to just increase them. Like, you don't need to. You can power through. You can power through it. You're good enough. You don't want to just throw it away like that. You had it. You were kicking ass. Wait, is that selling? Yeah, it's selling. I don't want to sell them. And you just you had it. Like going back and forth. Yeah, exactly. Stick to it, right? If you're gonna do something, if you're gonna say like I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna increase my prices, then right, increase your prices then. But don't be like, oh, I'm frustrated, so I'm gonna go back in what I said. No, you're better than that. You're definitely better than that. And you did stick to it, yes, and that's the important thing, right? That's why I don't get to mock you relentlessly for it, because you did. You stuck to it. You stuck through the pain and the thingy. Never mind the fact that maybe someone felt pity and animated you through the final through the boss, but we just won't discuss that part, eh? But you had it. I believe you had. Even if I never animated you and I left you to that fight. See, if I didn't CC you, you would have slaughtered that fight in like seconds. It would have been nothing to you. Your finished work, Pizza. I take it that's you for the weekend then. Does that mean at some point soon you will be doing DDR? Because I know Goka is going to be doing Idol, but maybe once you've got back, you're chilling, you're relaxed, he's finishing up Idol, and maybe we go straight into DDR. That wouldn't be bad. I certainly wouldn't mind that. Now, what should we keep and what should we sell? Alpaca will just keep all this and sell. Oh no, Rhino, that's crap. Heavy fur. Insulates well, don't need that. Don't have enough of that to make it worthwhile. All that, plain leather. Plain leather's garbage, just want to get rid of that. So you, bird skin, all the fucking emus. Goddamn emus. Always with the emus. I theoretically could work out. Oh, that's right, your eyes. Freaking piece of... How dare you? How absolutely dare you increase your well-being? You make me sad, Pizza. Just know. I mean, that would be one way to apologise for all the time you've stabbed me in the back. Or honestly, stabbed me in the front. Is to power through and exercise, even though you could possibly go blind from it. I'm trying to knock out Hydro today, so I don't know how long it's going to be. Well, it could be a while. That's good, because it's something to relax. Because I want to get to sleep at a normal time, or a decent time at least. go. That's a good deal. So I need something to watch as I'm trying to get off. No, that's no, that sounds wrong. Off to sleep, drift off, not off, right? Fuck me. I don't even want to look at chat yet. There we go. Cronus will probably stream later as well. Yeah. But she always streams much later as well. Right, we need to get that food in as quickly as possible. Rat meat? Did I buy rat meat? Oh man, I can't eat Kaiser. Get an eye infection for Targa. I mean, surely, of all the things you would do for me, that would be one of them, right? I never thought of Young getting off to my stream. Yeah, nothing like 13-year-old anime girls to really get a guy going. Oh man, that's... You know, it's moments like this that makes me really glad that Dennis isn't around here much, right? He pops in occasionally, but mostly I get peace. I don't need to worry about very out of context clips, but I get a feeling this one might come back to haunt me. I know, you shouldn't clap that bell, cat. You're a VIP, that means you have to be well behaved now. You're an ambassador for this channel. That's what that means. You can't be a degenerate or a weirdo. Of course you can. I mean, Max is a VIP. He's definitely one of those things. Oh man. Now, as for what the VIP gives you, other than the badge, I want to say, like, I don't insult you or give you crap more, or less or whatever, but I can't promise that. Only one. I mean, I wouldn't say you're a weirdo, Max. You're definitely a degenerate, but I wouldn't cry you a weirdo. You're many things, but not that. That one's a wee bit more negative than I would go for. You're definitely not normal, but you're definitely not a weirdo. That's a big leap. Did I say that nice thing about Anda? I probably did. I'm not going to repeat it, even if I didn't. What else? Who else was going to be nice to? Bellcat, right? We'll be nice to... Can we be nice to Bellcat? I mean, she got VIP, right? If at any point I'm going to be nice to Bellcat, it's going to be today, where she's redeemed 50,000 young bucks. So, how about... I mean, she is enjoying the community. Freaking Goka. She has... I paid $300 for my VIP. I mean, at this point, like, if you could 50,000 young bucks. Yeah, the channel points. It was 50,000, wasn't it? Should be. I might switch that with a redeem a lot of, or redeem some, you know, some SNES game like Baron does. Cause I mean, but the thing is, like, you guys only pick shit games. Even 50 young bucks with tiles somewhere out. I mean, like, as much as, like, I know fine, if I was to put up today, like, the SNES, 2 hours of SNES, like, I'm almost immediately, I'm going to get hit with Pilot Wings. Or Experts. I'm telling you right now, Experts I wouldn't do, because that just looks like boring as freaking all hell. As funny as it is to make the wee guy dance by the looks of it, like, oh no, not Super Monkey Ball. I'd play Ape, is it Ape Escape? Or is it, I think it's Ape Escape. There was when I was a young, the reason I know I hate Super Monkey Ball is because there was like some pack with multiple games in it. And one of them was Super Monkey Ball, and the other one was, I believe it was Ape Escape. I may be wrong, it might be like someone else, but I'm fairly sure it's Ape Escape. And it was, Ape Escape was great. I loved Ape Escape, but Super Monkey Ball, it just frustrated me so much. I don't know why, I just hated it. And I wasn't bad at it, I just didn't like it. I don't know why. It just didn't sit with me. It just didn't sit with me. I just could not find any enjoyment from that game. And I remember it searing into my head how much I hated it as well. And I don't know why. I just remember with a passion that I do not like that game. And watching Pizza and Fish play it, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I really don't like that game. But I still have no idea why. I used the minor Y in young purposefully. Oh, young. 50,000 young. I mean, if that's what you want, Bellcat, then I don't know how I'm gonna arrange that. The intricacies of English grammar aren't familiar to the Scots. No, they're not. English grammar is barely familiar to the Scots. 50k points. You play Super Monkey Ball and beat my shitty time. I mean, that's a challenge. That's different. That's not just a play 2 hours. That's a straight up beat my challenge. We're getting into young version of weekly one shots here, which I wouldn't be opposed to. Not like straight up stealing Jake's thing, but like beating people's challenges is something I enjoy. You'd like to see me try it, but I mean, I've got to have something in the line. Like that's the thing. Like Jake. He has these challenges, and if he fails them, he has to have a punishment, right? But what does he get if he wins, right? I'm not someone who gives a crap about having to do something bad if I lose. Like, I played Mario. I've served my time. As much as I don't like Mario, it wasn't a horrible thing to do. Even if you hate the game, I mean that's the thing. I need incentive, not punishment if I don't or if I fail. I need incentive to actually be bothered to do it, and I just can't think of one. I've seen DDR on first if you beat Super Monkey Ball in 2, Super Monkey Ball 2 in under 3 hours. I mean, it's only 3 hours. Don't trust the blind Pizza. Pizza has only ever misled me or screwed me over. You could always take the challenge from a mod chip on my channel. What is the challenge though, Baron? Because you could just be like, oh right, it's young, I'm going to give him a really bullshit freaking mod game to try do. Because I mean, I really don't like city builders. You did honour the bet. That's different though, Pizza. That is, monetary things are different, right? You're losing that $20 to me. To be fair, it was fair. You did fuck me over. That led to that bet. You cost me the 20 quid. So you were just paying back what you cost me. And I had to outdo you for it as well. That's the thing. You just have to beat Pilot Wings and you become a mod. I mean, that's a pretty easy one, surely. How hard can Pilot Wings be? How did Pizza become a mod here? Like I said, as much as he's a wanker that's only ever screwed me over, I do consider Pizza a mate, which is pretty much the one of the criteria for being a mod. The other one is you're around enough, you actually watch the stuff, and the final one is you're there when I need you, which is exactly how Jingo got it. He kind of covers all 3 of those. But what actually got him the mod was literally just being there because none of the other mods were around, because JJ was working and I think Pizza was working as well in the Witcher streams. Challenges are set. I mean, I would. What would you give me then, Baron? What would you give me for a mod game? Now bear in mind, when it comes to me, I don't like practicing for crap. I'd much rather just jump in, rely on my blind skill and get by that way, right? That's what I do with pretty much everything. That's what I've done all my life. I do that with uni, I do it with any games I do it with anything in my life. I just blindly jump into it and hope that I can fluke it. And 99% of the time I do, which it's lasting me pretty well. It's also made me incredibly freaking lazy. Pizza, your challenge is to defeat the German fighter races in Red Baron with less than 10 deaths. Maximum realism settings. That sounds boring as hell. Jesus. Both prospective mods are so demanding. If it's a city builder, I won't play it. Again, you're like me, Pizza, not a big fan of the city builders. I mean, I say that, but I'm like really excited to play Frostpunk. Who was the other person in the community that streamed Frostpunk? Jake said it in his stream today that people had streamed it that he'd watched in the community, and I'm thinking like I must have missed that then because I didn't see anyone stream it. Give me a challenge as long as it's something I want to do. I mean, the thing is difficulty. That's what you should be looking for in the challenge, not like tediousness. Oh, you're a mod of my challenge because you did this really tedious thing that I wanted you to do. I streamed a playthrough when it was released. No idea if Jake watched that. Did Jake not do it after it had been released a wee while though? Because I get the feeling that it was kind of meaning as if like people that have done it after him, he watched them do. But it might have been you he was talking about. I definitely missed that. I think I don't think I was that active in the rest of the community at the time. I gave one genre I didn't want to play Bill. I'd rather play with this War of Mine again than a city builder. Oh, you really did not like this War of Mine? Yeah, you didn't. Yeah, so you did leave it a wee bit. That could have been the one you were, because I can't think of anyone else that has actually played it even. Oh, Heatwave. Yeah, we've got coolers. Don't worry, game. We have coolers. We rushed coolers. How are we doing for food? Actual food we're getting kind of low on, honestly, which is quite worrying. And pemmican, we don't have that much. Did we buy pemmican? We did buy pemmican. We bought like 200 pemmican. This is a tangent. Has anyone ever seen someone make a throne room not symmetrical? I mean, I did. I had my door there. But yeah. I can't imagine you would make it not... What kind of freak would do that? Kind of weirdo. I mean, I just said, like, if it's a city builder, I'm probably not going to be interested. Because, I mean, as much as it's nice to, you know, do a challenge and beat it and all that stuff, like, no one wants to slog through crap that they hate just to be a mod. Like, challenge. I'll take a hard challenge, right? But I'd rather have, like, the hardest challenge in the world than a really boring one. And, like, see if I'm going to practice for a game. Like, there's a few in Jake's channel that I would have loved to have done. Patty 4, right? Patty 4's boring, right? But I enjoy it. I could do that. I could have done that one. I would have enjoyed doing that one. The Perfect Dark one, I would be quite happy to do the Perfect Dark mod challenge. I reckon it's probably the easiest one for me, based on my kind of history with gaming. But unfortunately, the emulators and stuff just hate me. When I tried to get Resident Evil 2 set up, and it crashed my computer so hard that it cost me £200 to replace whatever the fuck it broke. My computer had been dying pretty much before that, but like it was the thing that broke the computer in the end, so that's what gets the blame. The other one, for some reason, Perfect Dark just does not let me have what's it called, proper settings for my controller. It always moves me forward and makes me look up when I move forward, and I can't unbind the looking and the moving from the same bit. So imagine if every time you want to look somewhere, you have to walk in that direction as well. For a shooter that's as specific as Perfect Dark when it comes to like you not having a lot of health and dying super easy, it's absolutely brutal. An even amount of score with can't place the throne in the middle. Alright, the mod for Baron bit is just a completely different conversation. I'm like, what's that got to do with a throne room? But yeah, what would be my game then, Baron? You didn't say, I don't think. And if you did, let me check. Oh, there we go. He's literally just said it. Perfect timing. Oh, Doctor needs a quick slap down. You know what? Darius battered him last time. Have another pop. Commander Keaton 4, Secret of the Oracle in 1 hour 50. I mean, straight away, I see 1 hour 50 and I think, that's not bad. That's not a long thing. What kind of game is that? Is it a, like an RPG, strategy? I doubt it's strategy. I doubt it's city builder. I'm getting RPG / maybe FPS vibes here. Probably more FPS. No. What do you mean, kids? Am I not? Really? You picked a platformer? Freaking Baron. I've done my platforming, right? I am a champion. I am the champion of platformers. All platformers ever, right? No one can take that title from me. I am known as the Mario Slayer. Now, it's not me that, insists this. It's just people. People insist this. But I have my title. I earned my title. And say what you want about me, right? The times don't lie, right? But that was me. I served my time, right? I'd done my jail time. I'm out. I'm clean. I don't need to go back. Why would you give me a platformer? I'm not saying give me like an easy FPS that I'll just smash no problem because I'm really good at FPSs. Like I'll take a challenge, but do you need to make it something that will just make me miserable while trying to practice it? Like, where's the fun in that? I mean, yeah, maybe if you're Jake, there's fun in that, making people miserable. That seems very Jake. To clear the map, Nibble. I'm not even going to try pronounce that. Right, so what is that? A city builder? Now, like I said, I'm not a big fan of city builders. Sisyph. So, Chaz. How about add a military bounty since he's so money hungry? I'm not money hungry. Literally, nobody else calls you that. I mean, Jake calls me it. Jake calls me the Mario Slayer. When he has to. Jake, for all Jake's a big wanker, right? And Jake is a giant wanker. He has respect, right? See, if someone earns something and that gets, earns the props, he will give the props. It's one of his few redeeming features, right? That, people earn it. You walk the walk, you get to talk the talk, right? And that is one of his few redeeming features. But you motherfuckers, you just don't respect it. Very hard since you didn't like the challenge I gave you. I'm a person and I call myself it, so it also counts. You don't talk shit when I danced. I didn't talk shit when you danced. Did I? I'm pretty sure I did. There's one thing that I am never, and it's I'm never usually my normal self when it comes to DDR. DDR is a very different beast from most other things. Like even Jake's doing DDR. Like, I always back Jake when he's doing DDR. I never want him to lose because I really enjoy DDR. It's hard and it's a challenge. It's a physical challenge, right? It's different. To me, it's different. So I always have the back of whoever. I don't always vote that way because sometimes I just don't vote for people. Like, I'll never vote for Pizza to clear it because Pizza's hurt me too many times in the past. But yeah, like, I can't imagine I would have mocked you because, I mean, you said you're not as physically fit as like Pizza and Jake, and I would never mock someone who isn't fit trying to do something that involves becoming fitter. I do shit talk all the time, but I don't think I would have done that. You maybe misconstrued it. Maybe I was mocking you in general, you just happened to have been talking about DDR at the time. That sounds a lot more likely. But I very much doubt I deliberately mocked your DDR. That doesn't sound like me. Anyway, he'll see Fusion really wants some DDR streams and is ready to finance Young's pad. I mean, I'm fairly sure I could afford it right now, off my own. Like I don't need that, but I'm not sure. I need to make sure I'm not being stupid with my money, because you don't really get much when you're a college student. Luckily, I got a random extra payment from the government that I wasn't expecting, which covers pretty much everything I need for Christmas and a little bit extra, and enough extra that I can get a pad, but it means I've got no backup money, and I always like to have some backup money in case something goes wrong. Like I woke up this morning and I heard my door going and I'm like, oh, what is that? Because it's only ever bad news, and that's what I said out loud. It's only ever bad news, and I walked over to the door thinking, right, what is it? And I looked and it's a letter from the gas company. I'm like, right, fuck, they've only ever hurt me, these fuckers. What can this possibly be? And it was like, oh, we owe you 50 quid. And I'm like, hey, it's probably also why I'm in such a good mood today. But like, that could have very easily not have been, hey, we owe you 50 quid. That could have very easily been, hey, you owe us 50 quid. And then I'll be like, fuck. So I like to have that wee extra bit of money sitting there, emergency. And I don't want to use my emergency money on a pad as much as I want a pad. DDR would be an amazing game if half the songs went absolute garbage. I mean, I like to think that Pizza has got a very good playlist. I love music. I love almost all music. There's very few types of music I don't like, surprisingly so. But like his list is pretty damn awesome, in my opinion. Starter pad. See, that's the thing, Pizza. Like, I know the starting pads are fairly cheap, but if I'm gonna be like doing it, I want to do it properly. Like, I just feel it would be a waste of money to buy a starter pad, then get to the point where I just can't really progress anymore and need the bigger one and the more expensive one. Like, why not just wait and go for the bigger one and just start with that? Like, that's, don't buy shit tools for a serious hobby. Basically. Oh no, I'll enjoy it, Pizza. I mean, it's dancing and it's exercising while while listening to music. That's pretty much me most days. It's just gonna be with my feet instead of my arms. And I mean, I don't have like anything against moving, and you know what, this stream is too chill. Time to summon Rand. Oh no, summon Rand. I've just recovered. People are just surviving now. We're just waiting for Doctor to get over his massive drug addiction. Oh no, he has! Has he? I don't know. Is he? I think he is. Steadfast, Bloodlust, Nimble. Ooh, who is it we decided on giving him? That's just tolerance. That's not his addiction anymore. Yeah, that is good. Check the needs tab. I just want to eat people. Otherwise he's happy. Yeah, there we go. Where's FG's? He's asleep, damn it. He's really certain about being a cannibal though, and I've been completely forgetting to uncannibalize him, which is kind of rough. I've not got much money left. What do we have for other stuff? How many components do we have? Just 3. We will have will we have any more than that? Thinking about it. How much do we get back from the wind turbines? I'll take this one away because that will delete the path if I take it that one. Now, who can we make them though? I can't remember if I said I was going to give them to someone or not. If I've already gave them out, but... Did I? I don't think I did. Sure I didn't. Well, oh, I haven't even been trying to recruit him, have I? Oh no, I have. It's just taking forever. Hey, and Darius, get on that. Oh, you're not even at 60%. What a weenie. Now, who does he sound like? Who's steadfast with a bloodlust and nimble? I don't think that describes anyone. I mean, that would that would have described me in my youth, but not quite as nimble. Definitely is bloodlusty, but not quite as nimble. Man, that was something I really regret. Like, well, not regret. Like, as I've got older, like I've really let cardio slip, but continued to kind of bulk up and everything else, which makes cardio that much harder to get back into because, you know, a lot more muscle weighs a lot more. You're huffing around a lot more, and yeah, my legs have kind of went with it, but not quite the same. Which is very much the reason for the DDR. That's why I'm so driven to go towards DDR. Because my ex-partner still has my other half of my Roan machine as well. She's not giving that back anytime soon. She's holding it to ransom because she's a person. So until I get that back, I have no cardio. That was my cardio. Just roam away for half an hour to an hour at a time. Freaking... I've got to the point where I miss the Roan machine more than her. That's a pretty nice spot to get to. But then every time I have to leave the house, I look to the left of my living room as I've gone out the door, and there's just the half of the Roan machine that I've got, thinking, oh, where's my other half? So stupid. But look at all these animals, right? That's surely enough to move. Like, how many is that? We had like 7 before? 9. That's gotta be enough to move. What about quests? How are we doing for quests? Plain leather and... Right. I was actually going to send off a wee trading party first, wasn't I? These guys, oh, they're really close to liking us. We should probably go over here. They've restocked since our last visit. They buy a bunch of crap. So we should probably... Is that uranium? No, that's the marble. Where was the uranium? Did we pick it all back up and move it? We must have. Big clumps of uranium in here. There's only 99? That can't be right. Where's the rest of the uranium? I'm almost certain there was a huge clump of uranium. Oh, there it is right there still. Yeah. Double the uranium there. Now, what do we do? Who are we going to send? Who do we not need right now? We'll send one stabby and a gun and a sniper. So, form caravan to you. How long is that going to take? 1.52 days. So 1.5 days we'll take. And Darius, Fishy, and who was the stabby I was going to take? Taciturn. More blood for the blood god, indeed. Now, should we take some monkeys to sell? No, we'll keep some monkeys. We'll grab any of these. Well, first I'm going to take the horse. get any random alpacas will take, so that if they die they don't matter. And any random dromedaries that aren't pregos will also be going. That gives us a fair bit. In fact, how much do I get from all my pack animals together? Nearly 1,000. And that's not including the fact that I can have all the people, which is over 1,000, well over 1,000. That's good. Voltron. So let's not take the calves. Random dromedaries, not the pregos. You pregnant? You're pregnant. No, not you. That one. You and you. Right, so that's us get 600 odd. I'll when I finish up, I will go through the cow count again. That would be a good time for it, I guess. We will go sell. How much of this metal can we sell? Not that much. How much uranium can we sell? I mean, uranium was what, 5 times. Well, it's better weight to value ratio than steel, but it's still not a good weight to value ratio. Let's look for other crap that we can sell first. Because dead bodies we can sell. I doubt they would take them. We'll get rid of this and keep that. Rid of used to. That's all tainted. Can we sell tainted? I doubt we can sell tainted stuff. That doesn't make sense. So yeah, we don't actually have that much stuff to sell to them. Yeah, so it looks like it's going to be the wool, the plain leather. In fact, no, we better keep some plain leather for the next base. Can we sell some chem fuel? How much can we sell them? It's 2.5 for each one of them. That's a lot. I like Nutramine because I think you can make it into medicine, question mark. Let's get rid of some of you. We may as well get rid of the uranium because we've got a big stockpile of it just sitting there anyway. And we should take a bunch of steel to sell, just a bunch of crap, basically. Now, we'll need a fair bit of kibble. I'm going to take all the kibble for the animals. That also counts for people. Take a couple of package meals and 3 days. In fact, no, we'll take 3 days worth of simple meals with us, and we'll take some herbal meds. 3 each, and we'll take 3 beds. Oh, we've still got glitterwald medicine as well. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's why I bought it, Goka, a good while ago, and just forgot to, like, not that I forgot to get round to researching it. It's just we've not really been able to research it. Where's all the baby chickens? I didn't kill them all, did I? Only has 4 it's only 1.4 days. Good morning. Have I set the animals to get slaughtered for the what they called? The chickens? No, 10 to oh. So the moment they're getting old enough, they're getting killed. But that doesn't seem right. The maximum is 10. Should be 2. So and that was unlimited for this. So there should be like 10 chickens. 2 of them should have been male. 2 of them should have been male young. And, oh my god, only one female adult? Oh no, that's the wrong way around. Why did I only have one? It should be like 4. I'm an idiot. I mean, well, no, I'm an idiot, but more so than I would like to be at this point. How are we doing for kibble? Plenty of kibble. How are we doing for animals? Donkeys dead. Do we have anything else that we can hunt? Just these goddamn stupid ostriches. Right, FGs. It's time to go hunting some ostrich. Now, I don't like hunting ostrich, because ostrich suck. But we're going to take some rhinos to help us. And by help us, I mean save us if we get attacked. Stop missing. Not even a bad shot. There we go. Stop missing. Stop being bad. You're literally like our best shot. Oh, emu revenge. Are you sure you want to do that, buddy? Yeah, look at Baron. Baron will fuck you up. Oh no, that's at Baron. Stop fuck up Baron. Baron doesn't need any help dying. Animal filth. There's no furries here. That reminds me of my favourite Jake quote ever, right? Or the most favourite part of him streaming ever, and it was the State of Decay stream where a furry fox Asher that was dying, and he just goes up to he does the poll to see whether they should die or not, and everyone votes that yes, the person should that furry should die, and he goes up to the character to kill it, and they talk about going to heaven, and Jake's like, but you won't be going to heaven. There's no furries in heaven. That's why it's heaven. And that's all I can think. Every time I look at State of Decay or a mouse over it in my library, it's the first thing that comes to mind. Just, it's a perfect moment. One of my favourite games of all time, and one of my biggest gripes in the world, just mixing together to be so perfect. With, I almost want to give him a compliment saying my favourite streamer. I've got a really small scope for streamers, so I suppose if I had to pick a favourite, it's got to be Jake at this point, but I don't like saying it. But yeah, that's just, if you haven't seen that, there's got to be clips about it. It's perfect. It's just the perfect. Yeah, you know exactly the one, Jay. It was great. I love it. Just the anti-furry in me, it made me happy. You mean it's not mere pizza? I mean, these are definitely close. Yeah, Jake, there's so many times where there's been some stuff and he's said it or done it in such a way, like, there's, not everyone will get it, but I do, and it makes me giggle really hard to myself, and I know no one else is laughing at it because it's such a weird thing. No one probably understands what he's said or done, but it's given me a really good laugh, and I don't really get that with anyone else. It's one of the few times where Jake actually does his his Scottish heritage proud. But yeah, there's so many moments like that, and it's just really oh, that's far too much. It's just really good. Let's not put meat in this one. This is going to be vegetarian. Now the what's that, the rude chap emote? Is that the rude chap because me saying that I hate admitting that you're a good streamer? It was a great series. I loved it, Errol. It was absolutely great, and I'm really glad he played it because I had specifically not got State of Decay 2, because State of Decay 1 was really fun, but it got really boring really quickly, and I thought State of Decay 2 was going to be the same. Like, it was a lot more shallow, State of Decay 1, but it just wasn't. I've fought playing State of Decay 2 really hard. Like, I've got a long play of it, and I've tried to make sure to stick to it, but like the urge to just go, fuck it, who cares? I just want to play State of Decay 2. You guys are gonna have to watch me or not, like, tune in. I don't care. It's for me. The urge, the having to fight that every day is so hard, because I really love State of Decay 2. It's a great game. It's an absolutely awesome game. Like, if you haven't played it, go play it. It's amazing. Like, what you doing watching me? Who gives a crap? Go play a good game, and that is a good game. If you like zombie games, it hits that bit that nothing else just seems to hit. You don't have to tell Jake about that. 3 of his 4 Let's Plays have been screw it. This is what I want. Yeah, and he's lasted, what, like a month at most? And the month's only been because he keeps on putting it off. Oh, is that not what you're doing with the Pokemon one as well, Jake? You're just like strong arming it in. I mean, if one's gonna work, it's gonna be Pokemon, surely. Yeah. Young confirmed weenie streamer plays what his viewers want. I do play what the viewers want, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately. Luckily, I made a point to always put games that I actually want to play on. Now, whether they want to be played or is completely different. Like, Star Sector hates me. It just does not want to stream properly. Whenever I seem to want to try to play it, my internet dies. It's cursed at this point, is how I believe. I was counting Pokemon, by the way. I mean, I really like Pokemon as a lone play or whatever. I think it's pretty cool. Oh crap, what the hell? 2 mech clusters will deploy nearby? But that's a Terror Bender Persona Monosword Masterwork? And I have to keep their mood high? How long is it for? For 24 days? Ah, man, I can't keep them for 24 days. I want to leave before then. All of the Imperials? I can't do 5 people for that amount of time. Kill happy. That just makes people happy when they kill. This weapon's persona does not form bonds in the normal way. Anyone can pick it. Oh, that's annoying though, because that's a good one, is it not? What about you? Fast mover. Fast mover's a good one though. I like fast mover on my sword. Oh my god. I don't want to stay here for 24 days, and I can't keep 5 people for that amount of time. I don't have the food. We're barely getting by with food right now as it is. I don't know why. We have so much freaking rice and tatties and stuff. And we've got the Uristo, no Uristo, oh god, I really apologise for that, Andarius. I can't think of a worse thing to be called. We've got Andarius the Yoko that's really good at, not anymore, Errol. We're just making simple meals. We're trying to get a stockpile of pemmican for the move, but I've only made 600 in not a lot of time. Keep on running out of food for these freaking animals as well. Annoyingly, it's the rhinos that are eating me out of house and home right now. Is everyone of the animals set to be recruited? Is there any other rhinos that I'm missing? We should probably be figging the rhinos for attack as well, now that I think about it. Is FG's away? No, FG's is still here. Thank God for that. We need FG's. Dealing with animals. He's really good with animals. Let's go convert our buddy. Where is he? Did he die? He's probably dead, isn't he? Ah, he's 100% died, hasn't he? Or did he escape? Or did we take him with these? Oh, don't tell me we took him with. Why did we take him? I must have forgot to unclick him. Oh well, he's gonna wander. What better way to celebrate getting over your drug addiction than going to sell arms and stuff to nearby villages? Yeah, I'm fine with that. He deserves a wee gander, a wee walk elsewhere. Right, let's start murderizing. How much food do we get off of Rumbos? Because they're pretty slow, they can't move that fast because of the old dying. If it's a decent amount of 500, that's quite a bit. We've still got in here. Oh man, what I could do there. I want to check something. Do I have any IDs? No. Now how can I kill these people? Wait, what? Oh, go to the transport pods. When the hell did I do that? Didn't even realise. Yeah, then you put them in there, right. Crap, I've completely forgot where I was going there. I'm trying to think of a way to kill these without risking my own people. Like, what would they even have on them? I mean, I could just set it on fire, but that might kill them. Like burn away the stuff, because I want to chop them up if they've got any parts on them. As if I was touching another pod launcher for the grouping to work. Ah yeah, I seen that bit as well when I was looking at it. I only want it to fire 1 or 2 at a time. What did we get? Yaks? That's cool. Oh, they've got cows and bulls. Those could be useful. Exceptionally gentle creatures and will never seek revenge no matter how many times they're harmed. Most of them have adapted. I mean, that's a. I kind of want one of them each. Oh no, I can't buy that. That's a shame. I've got a lot of meat as well though. I'll go off by the time we get there though. Components. I want all your components. No, I can't. Freaking game. We really don't have a lot of stuff. Excellent L-Tech, but that's not bad. Steel. Is that us that have got steel? Yeah, we've got steel. Take a lot of steel. Give us all your money. We've got a bunch. Oh, we've got a bunch of chem fuel to sell, don't we? What was I gonna look for again? What was I buying? What did I want? Components. That was it. How much all the components are going to cost me? We don't need that many. 20 should do us. Yeah, they killed Jake. They've butchered a Jake at some point. Oh man, the monsters! I want to kill them now. They don't have any mare. Oh man, I would really like a mare. Oh, I took Grizzled Geezer by accident. Oh man, I must have not unclicked a bunch of stuff. Young always did need a big bull in his life. Oh, why? Why, Goka? Why would you say such things? I've got JJ. I've got all the bull I need. No, that's no. Why would you say that, young? Why would you say that? That can't possibly come back to haunt you. Wait, what are you doing? It literally says no meat. Oh, then right underneath it says meat. Yeah, don't do that. Can pemmican just be meat? No, it needs both. Yeah, don't stop doing that. Ambrosia sprouts. That's like not the first one either. There's a big chunk of it over here. You know what, actually? Who can dig? Who does the dig? Oh, no one does the dig, do they? What the hell is that I've got on my head? Cloth tribal headdress. Freaking hell. Oh, that's one thing we need actually. We need Bellcat out of here. So we can strip her, because I actually want our items off her. I don't care that they're tainted. Well, you can't hold, can you? I might get the thing that... No, maybe not. I think there's a mod that you can get to wash clothing that's been tainted or something. What the hell is that? Oh, I've never got to the point where I've been able to build these. Like I said, I am somewhat unexperienced at this game. That should mean that I have the ability to produce biofuel refinery, so that changes wood and plant matter into chem fuel. Well, I won't be doing it with young as JJ. I don't even need to guess what that clip is about. Why would you do that to me, Goka? Why would you do that? Did you think like, oh, Dennis isn't here? How we can't let this possible ammunition to use against poor young who already has enough mockery in his life. Because I find it greatly amusing. Oh, you're a bad man and you should feel bad, but I don't think you do. Somehow I just don't think you do. What do we monkeys? Right. We've got kibble, don't we? Yeah, we have kibble. We almost immediately use all our stuff on kibble pretty much every time. Right, you. Let me. I only want to select this grown area. There we go. Give me rice as well. Oh, and Darius is away. Ah, I knew I forgot something. Right, let's try this out. Set fuel level 33. How many tiles away is that? 1, 2. Let's fuel it to 18. Maybe that's enough. Oh, we took all the chem fuel, we just sold it all. What an idiot. Where's my boomalop? Where's my boomalop? Am I blind? Oh, don't tell me I'm missing a boomalop. Did I send it with this group? Please tell me I never sent my boomalop with this group. I did! Why did I do that? I don't even think I clicked that. I only clicked things that could carry. Oh my god. Now I need someone else to blame, right? It's 100% my fault, but someone else needs to be blamed. Only a moron blames himself for things, right? I mean, why would you when you can blame someone else? So who we go for? We'll go for JJ. JJ's not around to defend himself. That was completely JJ's fault. The thought of his big bull is what put me off. Even though the bull happened after it, we're going to blame JJ. It just seems right. Oh, we're actually... Yeah, that's good. Oh, he's wearing that. How badly does that piss him off? Only -5. That's not bad. That's enough to kind of make me not care that it's tainted. And you are here. Trade. What can we get? Now, I wouldn't mind... Why would I eat the kibble? What are they eating instead of the kibble? Which is what I'm worrying about. Oh wow, I took a lot more stuff here than I thought I did. Can we sell the alpaca wool and the sheep fur? Yeah, that's good. We're well into our money now. Sell this stupid agave fruit, makes you sick. Oh, they've got a bull and a female as well. A wee bit more expensive though. Right. What could we use in the next base? What the hell is this? Shield core, beautiful deck. Right, so that's probably just a bit like the tech print basically, but for other stuff. Oh, I like this. This bionic gland releases chemicals and nano machines, son. That toughen the skin and add flexible subdermal keratin plates at strategic points. This makes the user more resistant to damage across their whole body. Unfortunately, these changes make the skin appear leathery with wrinkles across the whole body and face, which is generally considered ugly. Who cares? You've got freaking armour in your skin. This means that you're going to get immune gain, but I don't really need that. An aesthetic nose. Oh, we could have gave that to Belle, seen as what's it called? She lost her nose. Used to play college. Shut up, you. That one didn't click straight away at first. Insanity Lance. I always like to grab an Insanity Lance when I'm here. They'll just get out of jail free cards, and you just should never leave any of them ever. A good recon helmet, that's pretty cool. Not expensive either. Now, so what can we afford? It would be nice to get some actual bits of that, but I guess not. Buy some chem fuel back. No, that's silly. Right, so how much have we got? We've got about 2,300 to play with, and that pretty much gives us this armor skin gland. I kind of want it. I don't know who's going to get it though. Who do we need to be armoured up? Who's actually running into the fights? Is there anything else at all we can sell? Not Doctor. We like Doctor. We want to recruit Doctor. Spent too long getting him ready to be recruited to sell him anyway. Another shield belt, actually. How much is that? 700. Oh, that's rough. That's going to mean we don't have enough for the armor skin. Oh, got some drugs. Oh, drugs. Nice. But no, no drugs. No drugs. We must resist the drugs. It's not an easy one, but we will resist. How much do we need? We have to give up something, and I don't know what I want to do. Oh, that's rough. Can we just sell all these back? No. Damn it. Give them some kibble. You want some kibble? No, we've got 0 days of food. Oh, we've run out of food? Fuck. Let's grab 9 of these for other people. Why do I get the feeling that animals haven't been eating the kibble and have been eating the our meals? Stupid animals. Right, we're about to be able to make shield belts. We don't need the shield belt. That's silly. We don't need the shield belt, right? But this, when's the next time we're going to find one of these, really? Wonder if you could make the... If you put the nose on and the armor skin, would it cancel them out? The struggles of poverty. I mean, you would think I was used to this by now. Like, being poor is very par for the course. I'm thinking this. Yeah, maybe get some chocolate as well. Oh man, it's making me hungry. That should be enough. And we should get some happiness from the trade. Because we're trading? No? Yay! They like us. Now we head home. Enter the shaft. Yeah, there's 5 people here, 5 people here. We could probably jump by and actually kill. But no, no. And they're really close to liking us. So you're going to go that way? Yeah, that's perfect. 3.8 days of food. They should be there a lot quicker now that they're not weighed down with stuff. Man, I can't believe we took the fuel. All the fuel. I didn't mean to take all. I thought I would leave the freaking stupid thing here. Right. What can we kill for more meat? We need a bunch of meat for the pemmican. I really don't want to kill the iguanas. I like the iguanas. The iguanas forever now will remind me of a lizard. And I mean, how can you kill lizard? Oh man, I keep on forgetting AFGs is going to be taking these freaking animals everywhere. There we go, 2 shots. Oh, screwed that up. Come on, get your shit together. Well, I'll say that, right? Well, I get away. Doesn't count. I didn't kill them. I only shot at him. It doesn't count. Ostrich revenge. Thing's taking 3 shots. Jesus, there's going to be nothing left of it. Oh, what have I just pressed? Why are they all running that way? Man, they're freaking pregnant again. Oh, you never do Holland. Why are you chasing after them? What am I doing all the way over here? Oh, I'm picking up all the uranium. Actually, can I go over here? Haul that ostrich. Where's the other one? That was the second one, wasn't there? I'm not crazy. Where'd the other one go? Oh, Volcron went and got it. Ah, good stuff, good stuff. I was going crazy there. I'm like, there was definitely another one, wasn't there? Insulting spree. Now, normally, I would be like, hey, don't do that. Like, people have died for going in insulting sprees. But it's Uristo, and if there's anyone that deserves just a torrent of abuse, it's probably Uristo. I can't think of anyone more deserving of a good torrent of abuse. Because, I mean, he doesn't stream as much anymore, so there's that. You know, he's actually one of the few people who, despite talking mad shit, has he ever, you know, walked the walk? I mean, you might think, oh, you know, left for Brexit, he was part of that. But I remember him being a pretty heavy part of that. And I don't mean as in heavy, as in you know, a weighty part, a more of a dead weighty part. I mean, even Heldon, as much as I mock Heldon, Heldon was pretty good, right? Right? He wasn't the worst. I wasn't perfect either, but I wasn't Uristo. He pretends to be a lawyer. That is another thing. Yes, he does pretend to be a lawyer. He does pretend a lot of things. He's got that, you know, that snooty English way of speaking. I think it's I believe it's you know, being able to pronounce your words. You know, very snooty. You know, it just rubs me the wrong. I would insult him for that as well. You know what, Voltron? How did that insulted 8 times? Does it tell us what? Oh, we even got the ones. Directly insulted Voltron. Oh, you started it, Danny. I see him insulting our Voltron here. Voltron compared Uristo to a moose. You viciously insulted his face, called a barbarian, insulted his sense of duty, compared him to a vampire. Oh, and then he hit back about Voltron's aunt. Oh, that's just not nice. Compared him to a beast, openly insulted his close, insulted him since. Man, that's some weak insults. I feel I could have done a much better job. You know, if Uristo's around, I am quite happy to give him 3 or 8 free random insults. Like, but only if he's here, obviously. I'm not going to randomly do it out of nowhere. That's just mean. Voltron is a nice person, but see, when you're faced with someone like Uristo, even the best of us can snap. I mean, if I can think of anything that would make me snap, it would be having to be around Uristo all day for many days at a time. Just no. Right, this time, make sure. Is Doctor going to be nice and just go into his freaking cell? Because that's hilarious if it is. Oh, jeez, look at the plague. Oh, and Uristo's mad that he's awake in the day. Why are you awake? You literally have a schedule that says, no, why don't you have the schedule? 100% he had that. Oh no, it was Bell, wasn't it? Whoops. Never mind. Hey, Franco. You, man. And welcome. It's not quite late for you. Right, where's Voltron? Voltron get to treating everyone? Me first, obviously, because I'm, you know, the most important. For fighting that is, you know, we can't have me dying. Fish Lips, you're going to go rest, and Darius, are you going to go rest? No, go rest, you freaking dumbass. This is why you deserve to die. And why don't you have... Oh, I think I need to make time for you to actually thingy now, meditate. Where are you? And Darius, do something around here. I'm also watching Lucky at this time simply, but Lucky suddenly died. What, his stream died? Or did he just stop for the night? Well, don't relax socially, they've got the freaking plague! Oh, and it's going up very quickly. Oh, Jesus. Emergency good meds. And I'm actually a wee bit behind, so I might do 1 thingy meds. Oh, that's bad. That is so bad. Yeah, there we go. One of them's managed to catch it up. That's managed to catch that up. But yeah, that was just a really bad tendon that's caused that. 10 quality 46, 10 quality nearly double. Jesus. Oh, that's right. I gave him a fancy stomach. Oh, he's been offline a few hours now. I think I seen him when I first started. Yeah, LNS. I think it's supposed to be late night stream, but it also doubles as lucky never streams. Oh, we have fuel. Perfect. Yaristo's still having a hissy fit because he's a big weenie. Oh, immunity drive. I totally forgot about that. Wait, what? No! Taciturn, go convince Doctor to stay. Oh no, Taciturn, you're going to take forever because you've got that heavy stuff on, aren't you? Oh, he's going to get away. Oh, is he going to be an idiot? Oh, he's going to be an idiot. He's not going to get away. I could have went out that way. What a moron. What a moron. You're mine now. How much is that? Oh, 200%? Jesus Christ, that's good. Right, these two are very much past the threat of them dying, so they go back down to that. Do I really want to use a glitter world med? Nah, I'm catching up. I don't need the glitter world actually. I will take one good medicine though, just in case. Wait, how long does that take to go back up? 2.8 days, yeah, I'll probably need. You know what? I really don't want to waste actual medicine on me either. Right, but I will go there and tend that one as quickly as possible. Everyone's freaking sad. It's probably that stupid neuro. Why is that a thing? Why is that a thing? After we do the shields, I'll do the neuro thing. Because it'll just make everyone not be freaking miserable. And they're like super miserable about it. They're really uppity, like, ooh, we don't have a neurocharger. We don't even know what a neurocharger freaking is. Freaking idiots. FGs, can you... No, you can't hold. Can you do loading FGs? No, you can't. Who can? Andarius and Taciturn. Andarius, you do it. Okay, so it's you that needs a medical treatment? Yeah. What are you going to take? You're just going to dump it in there. Then can I immediately get you to refuel that? Just so I can see if it can actually go anywhere. Right, now go rest. Volcron's doing that, and then go tend them to make sure he's alright. Now, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm over the worst. So there we go. No one's dying. We're all good. Now, what can we load in here? Not a person. It would be really mean to just load in a person and fire them off to, you know, extreme desert or some shit. Only a wanker would do that. Right, you can have 150 mass, that's quite good. So we could launch a bunch of uranium at someone. I mean, a bunch of that seems like a good shout. Seems pretty reasonable. Look how dirty everywhere is. Jesus. Now, why do we still not have any goddamn hay? We grow so much. God, I hate these animals. It takes so much to feed. Is there any... Like, how much time does it take? Oh, we haven't been harvesting it. That's maybe why. What is your priority? To harvest and grow. Make sure you harvest everything first. Get up. Stop relaxing and freaking fighting off your infect. You've only got the plague. Get back to work, Andarius. For fuck's sake. I would assume they deserved it. You know, Baron, that's pretty mean. I heard that the person that happened to was a pretty swell guy who cared pretty deeply. No, but right now he's moaning because he's got the plague, because he's a big Jesse. So he's doing all this other crap to relax and, you know, fight off his disease. Like some sort of weenie. Simple meals of corn because I can't be asked to grow hay. Man, will you hurry up and grow? I think we just haven't really been tending properly. I stopped tending that as well, didn't I? Man, Darius is so busy. I don't know what he's so busy doing though. Because he's not even dealing with his trees anymore. Right. Launch. Right, we don't have the range to actually go anywhere. Right, but that shows me how much I need. So a wee bit more with Chemfuel and I should have enough to fire that off. Oh, he's hungry. That's a fair issue, buddy. That is a fair issue. I will try sort you right now. Oh no, I need to be careful. Right. To go. Don't kill him. Right? I know it's hard. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Just a wee quick jab. Nothing much. Come on. Just a wee quick stab. That's a big stab, but just don't hit the same place twice and you'll be fine. Right, we're cracking him, right? We're not stabbing him. Fish, maybe it's better if you came in and helped. Actually, I get the feeling I'm about to stab his leg off. Did you just punch me in the pit? You punched me in the dick! Yeah, there we go. Fish lips. Fish lips knows true anger. Someone who is as calm as fish lips 99% of the time, right? That 1%. That's when you know fear. Punching the lack of... Listen, I was banging Errol von Wimmer. I must have been banging something. There must be something there. Right, how long before I can milk my boomalope? 30%. I really want another one of them. Mad rats. How many mad rats? 4? Hey. You know, I'm just about to beat the plague. Let's go fight some rats. That seems like a good way to celebrate beating the plague. Clearly you were the catcher. No, that's not how it works. I banged Errol, right? That counts. Right, let's go fight a bunch of freaking rats. If I get down to rats, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. No. Thank fuck for this. There we go. I even leveled up from it. I think that's the same level I was. I must have just lost some progress maybe. No, I'm a master at stabbing people. You're getting paid. You shut your freaking mouth. You. Right, where's the Frumbles? Maybe we can... Free? I've never seen 3 of them at one time. Tame. Oh, bloody double asthma. Wait, did I go down? I went down to a rat! How? Oh, it's the punches from before that. Oh, it's the plague, right? That makes sense, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I would really hope that I wouldn't get down to a freaking thing. Let's rescue. And FGs, where are you? Go and try to no usable food. I'm out of kibble. I am. Jesus. Right, Darius, where are you? You're meditating. Is it that time of the day? No, go freaking harvest your stuff. Why are you not? And Darius, harvest, grow. His main priority is harvest. He's not doing any of this other stuff, right? So there's no reason that he should be doing anything but harvesting. Right, what's our way to do now? Meditate. You've meditated enough, buddy. Go do something. What are you doing now? Right, that's fine. That's fine, you're harvesting. Human fleas fit the profile better. Scientists say today. Oh, for the plague? Oh yeah, 100%. I'm pretty sure it was the rats were carrying the fleas though. And then everyone thought it was the cats. And they killed all the cats, which made the problem worse because the cats were hunting the mice and killing the mice. So without the cats to hunt the mice, or the rats, sorry, not mice, they only grew in number and made it worse. Can I be a potato plant? I mean, when I think of a potato block, you do come to mind. I will be honest, yes. But unfortunately, I can't name you after a potato. Not that I don't want to, right? It's not that I don't want to. It's just that I'm physically incapable of doing it. Now, do we have any mentally damaged animals that we could name after you? Because I mean, that's technically a potato. I don't think we do. You know what, Block? You know what? You're pretty much always around. You're always chatting away, and you're always saying weird stuff. So you can be a wee rhino. Wee babby rhino. On the topic of potatoes, I just made some bangers and mash without the mash. Forgot the buy potatoes when I went to the market. That's just bangers then. Block the unicorn indeed. No, today I think it was most likely the fleas that lived in humans and not the ones in the rats. That doesn't seem right, but Block does not always take his pills in time. Ah, poor Block. What was the quest again? It was that stupid, really good one, but I can't take it because of how freaking hard it is. We love you anyway, Block. Don't worry. Why are you? You're meditating because you have to, basically. I think. Oh, what the hell happened there? Figured out. And every person. Oh. You're not bad. You're not bad. You're definitely not the weirdest person, Block. There's plenty worse. You do say some of the most random shit I've ever heard in my life, though, and it always gives me a wee giggle. It always makes me giggle to myself, just like What's this man on? By the way, if Goka, are you still here? If not, yeah. I'll be finishing up in about 12 minutes. We'll try to go for exactly 4 hours. That seems... 4 hours is probably going to be my minimum from now on, preferably, when it comes to streaming. So yeah, I'm going to do the minimum this time because it's getting quite late. Humans are the only random number generator in the world. Oh, there's plenty more than that. Did we ever get round to cutting this for the rice? No, we didn't. Oh man, and Darius, want to do some fucking work? I really need a second grower. Yeah, I'm starting to think I really need a second grower. Oh, some drugs. People know me well. Oh man, look at Eurista go. Eurista's a dumb shit compared to Bell. But he's still doing a pretty damn good job at researching this stuff. I knew this was a good shout, doing the high-tech research bench. Oh, they're not allied? How high do you need to get them to be allies? Like 70 odd? That sucks. Do we still have... Yeah, we still have a table. That's fine. Oh, look at our daddies. And do we have any meat? How's our pemmican looking? It was 600 before. Still 600. Why are we not making pemmican? I know why. We're making freaking kibble, aren't we? And the kibble's getting eaten almost instantly. $75 ally. Yeah, that's what I thought. God freaking damn it. How filled up is this? 33? That might be close enough to go. Launch. I mean, we can launch it to them. Is there anything we can get rid of here that we could load in? It's a wee bit more valuable, maybe. Yeah, let's get rid of some of the steel for some actual valuable stuff. Which would probably be like light leather, alpaca wool. I'll give them some random eggs. Is that egg worth 25? Yeah, Jesus fuck. What else can we can give them uranium as well. It's probably better for the uranium than it is for the steel, thinking about it. Right. Should we send them uranium? Nah, they wouldn't want Eurista. They'd lose happiness with us for that. Oh man, my animals are gonna get off their head with the ambrosia. Half their teats. Right, what was I going to do? I was going to do something quickly. Oh man, I've forgotten already. FG's first things first. You go and... Oh, you've already tried and failed. Like a failure. Oh, that was it. I was going to get you to have that. And I'm probably going to give me the... I don't mind being ugly. Which means that Taciturn is lucky. He gets off with not being thrown at the first wave. Yeah, it's fine. I'll let them have their fun. Right, Voltron, can you prioritize me? Oh, at the end of the next month, I can give myself a new kidney to replace the one I got from Bring Myself Back. I do want a second one of these whenever I can get one for Taciturn. Me and Taciturn are going to be the frontliners. But I'm pretty sure I am by far the better fighter. Yeah, so it makes sense for me to get it. Have me fighting for longer. Beauty -1. That's it? It gives you 52 sharp, 20 blunt and 40 heat. What's my gear give me? It's like a 50% of that, 50% of that, and a wee bit, like, almost like, what, 80% maybe of that one? That ain't bad. Did I equip my sword? Yeah, it just doesn't show because I'm unconscious, right? Oh, and we've done the shields. Build wearable shield gear. Perfect. Now, we definitely need this because people are getting really annoyed that they don't have it, and it's really annoying me. Then after that, what do we need after that? I'm thinking maybe auto door. I use a lot of marble stuff, so I would like to get the auto doors to deal with that. Mortars, probably mortars actually. Mortars, then auto doors. What else I need to focus on? Not deep drilling. I would like hospital beds. Medicine thing as well would be nice. That auto cannon actually. Auto cannon, then mortar, then auto cannon. Why do they sleep in what looks like prison cells? These are freaking lovely. These are lovely wee rooms. Alright, if you're ready to go, I'll read into you in a wee second. Once I wind down, I just need to make sure everything is perfect before we go. Right, how much food do we have? 700 hay. That is freaking awesome. Oh wow, that's like 73% done as well. That's fully done. Yeah, we need a second person to help with the... oh, freaking crap myself. The insects. Oh my god. Bionic Eye is nice. Infestation of 6 hives. That's not that bad. Should I go for that? What temperature? Right, we can get help. Oh, you're talking to Goka. And he did FGs. I think it was a couple of days ago. But you know what? On that bombshell, I'm gonna raid into Goka. I'm gonna save up here. Save. Where's that? No testing this time. And I'm gonna raid into Goka. And I'm totally not gonna continue playing, spawn this raid, and see how bad it is to make the decision on whether I actually deal with it in the next stream. As for the next stream, tomorrow, very high possibility. I can't think of anything I need to do, but I will, you know, I might be wrong. But yeah, there's a fairly high chance of stream tomorrow. I certainly hope so. Oh my god, Goka's got that stupid fucking double barrel name with a wee crap at the end. So that's it spelled right? Yeah, there we go. Only a liar like Jake could do that. Exactly, Franco. And I'm not Jake. I'm like Jake, but actually Scottish and much better in pretty much every regard. Except from being a weeb who knows Japanese. That is my one downfall, and I'm okay with that. As for me, it's a good night. I will leave you with Goka. He's playing some weird Japanese thing about underage kids. He's a weird tune. I don't ask me, but I hope you guys enjoy. And as for me, I shall see you guys next time. Have a good one.